Hello?
Pop, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You
Check
hear me?
one, check. Can you hear me, Pop?
Yeah. Hello?
Say something again, Pop.
Hello? You hear me?
A little bit. It might be me. Pop.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I hear you loud and clear now. Salute, salute, Big Drake. Salute. What's happening? Oh, SFF. Salute, student for life. Yes, sir. Salute, student for life. Long time no see. I've been asking for you, bro. I've been asking about you. Ball in. Salute, salute. How you doing, Pops? How you doing this morning or this
I'm holding
afternoon,
on.
whatever?
How
Can you
you?
hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
can you
good.
hear
I'm
me now?
good. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you good. Let me
Okay.
I think I had sent the link to some folks. Yeah. Oh man.
I'm
Yes, sir.
on here but you
Good
and me.
Sunday. Good Sunday. Yeah, it's just me and you so far.
Yes.
It probably be some more people come in. Probably be some more people come in later.
Oh, okay.
Whatever, whatever. You know, they up in here though. There's people in here listening to us. Balling already. Salute. Uh huh. Taking it easy. Taking it easy. You taking
Yeah.
it easy today?
For me, I'm
Okay. Okay.
trying to get trying to get this
I was.
down. When
I,
you get old, boy, your feet and shit swell up.
I got you. I got you. What you been taking for that? What kind of advice you got for that type shit?
Well, I'm fine. I can just keep my feet elevated and take this take these diuretics, try to pump get it out. But I've
Oh,
been
okay.
on my feet too long, so that's what happens.
Okay.
Trying to do stuff. I was
Yeah.
telling your
You
buddy
smoking on some good?
when he came the other day. Now I ain't had none of that in a minute.
Oh, dang. You ain't had nothing in a minute, dang, Pop. Dang.
I
Oh, shit. Anyway, what you were saying? He boy came over there. What happened? You said?
told him, I said, hey man, you give me that. Oh, it be all right. Shit, that motherfucker turned to an and started right on through everything. He looked, he said, oh, I said, what? I said, well, you thought he was punk? He said, oh, I got him, Pop. I said, okay, okay. I said, you be riding and he be up there with you. Yeah, but we put him in something secure, so I guess he made it.
Yeah, I ain't talked to him since he came and picked them jokers up. You said one of them was trying to eat out the cage
Uh-huh.
immediately. You said
Yeah.
he he that's all right. He 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 got what he wanted. He said he time enough for him. Shit, he said he time enough for him. I think he called me on the way home
Uh,
though. I think he called me on the he called me and let me know he had got him from you. Oh, yes,
yeah.
sir.
I said, God damn, I told you, man. You grabbed it and this bit hole right through it. God damn. I said, mm-hmm. They alligators, ain't they? Like a piranha. I said, I don't through there, didn't it? two, two chomps and
Shit.
he was out. That's it. That ain't gonna
What
stop
I
him.
was
He
gonna
coming through
ask you.
there.
Can y'all hear us good? I hear Pops good. Can y'all hear us both good in the chat? If y'all do, just say salute or something so we know the audio right. Yes, sir. Oh man. Yeah, what you want to talk about today? I probably talk about we could talk about anything today. Possibly just chilling and shit. Just a good Sunday. Just come check out the people. I left it open topics for me and you for anybody to shoot some topics up to us or whatever. But I'll kick it off. They say we sound good out there. Uh, um, uh, you got anything on your mind you want to talk about before I start shooting questions at you and stuff like that or whatever? You got anything on your mind? That you want to share? Anything, Pops?
Man, hey man, only thing I can say is just trying to hold on, man. Cause we don't know what's the hell going on now.
Gotcha, gotcha. It's a state of what they call it, a state of distress. Is it a state of distress right now? The state of the world is in distress. We don't know what's going on right now,
Yeah. I mean, everything's a candlebox right now, man. Everybody talking that old crazy stuff. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. It don't take but somebody to smack somebody make somebody mad, and somebody hit that button, boy, and all of us got problems.
Yes, sir.
You don't know
Yes, sir.
what you can say no more. Got no rights no more. Nobody. You know who the man
What
is,
about the
so he trying to.
Go ahead, what you were saying, Pop? Go ahead.
Huh? I said everybody know who the man's
What you were
idol
saying?
is. Trying. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Can
my
you
fault.
hear me?
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
I said you don't. Everybody know who the man's idol is, so you got to worry about he trying to become him all over again. You know, he idolized Hitler, so he trying to turn the world back 50 years.
Mm,
I don't
mm,
know what
mm.
happened. I'm still here. Hey, you good? I on the screen on the TV, but that went away. Anybody else there?
Stu, Stu for life said, glad you doing well, Pops. We gotta appreciate
Tell him,
the treasures while we can.
tell him thank you. Thank you for the knowledge. That's all I can say day by day.
Bad Batch salute. Bad Batch 45. What's the new? We're talking about some one of your favorite subjects, Pop. Firearm safety, all about the firearms. I guess the ones if you want to share some of your knowledge on firearms. I know you've been having them since you was a little teeny bop. Uh, you know, what should every household have? Different things like that. Since you're in the times of distress and everything, let me put out the disclaimer. I put it up there already. Let them know we ain't promoting no illegal activities and nothing like that. The disclaimer up there, gentlemen, just in case. I'm just talking to Pops. We're gonna go down history. We're gonna talk about current events. We're gonna talk about everything. Just chilling, open topics and stuff like that. But nothing on this channel that's shared, any info or anything, nothing is shared on this channel is meant for anything illegal, for as purposes or activities. Everything shared on this channel is strictly meant for historical, entertainment, or educational purposes only. With that being said, me and Pops ready to cook with y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Firearms,
Now, far as
firearms, Pop. What,
uh, a friend
go ahead.
of
What
mine, I
age?
had
What
heard
age?
from him
What age
about.
should
What?
I'm sorry.
Teach
I'm
them how to
sorry. Go ahead.
shoot?
Go ahead. I'm jumping off. I mean, what age? Start
Oh,
off like what age is it you feel comfortable? You feel comfortable with a family? You know, um, teaching the youngins about firearms.
well, I taught my girls how to correctly use a firearm at 8. And they helped me with slaughtering and different stuff. So I taught them how to. My youngest, she could scare at 11, you know, and one next to her, too, she could do it. But the only thing about it, she come she come apart when they skinning it and looking at the head. She told me they're still looking at me. So that was her only, but eat it though, boy. I remember my vacation I had in 15 years. Me and my lady went to the mountains, little retreat. I had slaughtered a beef. I came back, shit. They didn't empty the whole shelf. They must have ate steak every day the whole time I was gone. So they got that down. And they ain't scared. They been hunting. They done took down a deer and things like that. So you got to go and teach them while they ready to learn. And as far as firearms are concerned, the way things going, oh, like I was starting to say, a friend of mine I hadn't heard from in a few years, she checked to see if I was still around. And she said, Ty. I said, yeah. She said, you know up here where I live in Pennsylvania? She said, you know, goddamn bears coming in here, that's coming in your door. I said, what? She said, I got a whole family of goddamn bears that coming through our neighborhood. She said, and they come through my yard to get to somewhere else. I said, so what you doing? She said, they done scratched up the windows, they done tore off some of the siding, trying to get under the house. She said, what I need? I said, I know you still got that 12 gauge. She said, yeah. I said, she said, I don't know if I can shoot it now. I said, why? She said, baby, I'm old as hell. I said, how old you got to be now? Don't you remember? I said, hey, you always lied about your age, so I don't know. Said, she said, oh yeah, you got bears, lions. I said, bears, and tigers, huh? She said, all that shit coming out the bush. I have a ball up here. I said, I can't run, so I don't know no more. She said, hey, you still there?
Yeah.
You must
I'm
have
still here,
lost me.
Pop. Check one, check one,
Oh,
check
yeah,
one, check.
yeah, I hear you good.
Yeah, my that stuff acting up, Pop. I hear you good. You good though, Pops. You was rocking this. It's my difficulties. I'm trying to fix them though. I was hearing you. You said about 8 years old. I heard you was showing them. So how?
Oh,
So
yeah.
like what's the basics? Like the basics of the thing. Like when you know what I mean. Like when you start getting them, like the basics you was going through like that. Just and when they
Well,
start dance.
when you when you start them out, you just teach them how to sight in, and then you just get them familiar with the recoil. Then once they get that, and it get to be fun with them, and I start them off like I started off with Berman. you know, I started off killing rats and snakes. So then I got good and went on from there. Then I stepped up to stuff that I could eat. Went to
So
squirrels,
hunting in the woods
rabbits.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Hunting, hunting's been
it's
part of
one shot,
y'all
one.
family tradition. Dogs and hunting and fire living off the land.
Yeah, that's all we could do. You had to take the money and pay the bills, keep the lights and shit on. We got it up down here. It wasn't no lights on and water. You had to go to the spring to get cash and a battery, uh, shortwave radio. That was the name of the game.
we
Then
was
we got
talking about
eyes.
we was talking about the short we was talking about that shortwave radio a couple weeks ago or stuff. That's the good thing to have, Pop, that shortwave radio.
Oh yeah, man. If you got a woman with real good, then they go halfway. Back then you could have around the world, but now shit, the way they got and, and information shit, be able to go all the way around. And if you know different, you know where you at. Signal. Yep, that was the only way you
Okay,
about the
okay.
weather, move independent shit. You know? And everybody the weather,
I feel you.
hurricane, how they are now. Shit, they were bad back when I was a kid. Shit, I remember I had to walk from the Annapolis here in the hurricane. That's why I don't go in the water. You know, my uncles.
Oh, shit. Damn. Oh man.
Yeah, they had cabin cruisers back in the day, right? Just slept 8 people. Big boat back then. You know, going fishing.
Yes, sir.
Getting ready to
Yes, sir.
storm. They, uh, the Coast Guard came out and said, all small craft. Oh, these goddamn fools. Oh, we're going to batten down and ride it out. I saw waves like storm, right? They could call me punk if they want to do.
Uh-huh.
I ain't no. So I, hey, let's go back. Oh, we're going to ride it out, boy. They grabbed the fifth old Fitzgerald and took a hit out of it, both of them. Take a drink. Take a drink. Shit. Coast Guard came back the next time. I said, I said, hey, can I get a ride to some land? Shit. I ran up that goddamn uh, net shit like I was a sailor. Shit, I got in there. They put me in the little cabin. Went on the way back.
Uh-huh.
When we get down by the academy, they put me off on the concrete, and I started walking. Shit, I walked 2 feet, and the wind blew me my direction about 4. I said, oh shit, trying to get home.
Mm-mm-mm.
Shit, trees
Mm.
all around me and shit, water all up. I get down there by the South River. Shit, water up to my waist. I said, "Oh fuck this!" So I climbed up on the side of the hill and walked that way. When I got here,
Right.
shit, I looked like a goddamn brick. I had mud everywhere, red clay and shit down here, boy, like a mother. Uh, and I said,
Yeah.
"Oh shit." I've been through one of them, so I don't want to do that no
Yeah.
more. Shit.
They say we got
Then the
something bad
blizzard
coming
of
coming down, Pop.
yeah, that what they tell me. The wind been blowing down here all day. These trees been rocking and rolling. I said, shit. I went through the
Mm-hmm.
blizzard of '87. Now I'm 6 foot. The snow had got up to my armpits, and people said, "Wait, this won't go away." Shit. 3 days, goddamn it, 5 inches. It looked like I lived because I had that much snow up on both sides of the roads going to the pen. So it looked like a big maze, like you see in Alaska. I said, damn, is it gonna snow anymore? Animals broke out because some couldn't get to, but get out. And then mazes. Munchie had one crazy one. He went on up, and he running around out there trying to get back in. Now he lost his goddamn way. Can't catch him, can't turn. I said, well, I guess we got some to eat. Shit. Dogs couldn't find it was in barrels and then you could see the steam off the snow, so somebody in there all right. So, shit. Yeah. It's like that again though. For the lucky ones.
That was a wicked. That
At
was a
least they
wicked
had
one. That was a wicked one, huh?
oh man, worse than I ever seen. And I don't use no songs, blizzards and shit. But 87, that boy was shit. I remember it took man, I had one of them jobs that you're a central employee, so you got to be there. Shit. I told him, "So, man, I can't get out. If you don't come, we're gonna write you up and da 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 da." I say, fuck it. So I set on out. Shit. It took me 4.5 hours to get to Silver Springs from my house. Shit. Then I get there and the man said, "Oh, you can go home." I said, "You done lost your fucking mind. Y'all motherfucker gonna pay me overtime today." "What you mean?" I said, "Man, I told you I couldn't get out. I said, I talked to you 5 o'clock this morning. And now you gonna tell me to go home? Shit. Somebody gonna pay me." But I made a mistake. I should have went on the left. Cause nobody else could get in and I was in.
Why? What? Uh,
So this motherfucker put
so they
me to
worked
work,
you.
right? Oh shit. I remember the bus used to go from like the commissary back to the main post. So soldiers could get the rations and stuff. So the bus was coming down and sliding off the road. So they radioed. I'm setting up in the dispatcher. So I just got to set the tow truck down there and hook to him and told, hey, let the passengers off. He said, it's on the downside. Go over there. He said, bust out the sliding. So I pulled it on up. I said, well, what you it all the way to the other side and stand up, blow it up, shit, just to get the people. So we got up on the thing. Colonel wife was on the bus. Shit. And now I done stopped trying to push snow with this little snow plow they had on the pickup truck. So the man said, Watson, can you operate that? I said, yeah. He gave me the keys. I took the loader and started cleaning out snow so they could get back and forth. Next thing I know, the colonel wife and told him I saved their ass. Now, my job, the colonel said, hey, you'll be here until the snow's gone. I said, but that ain't my job. He said, it is now. Since I was in the motor
Right,
pool,
right.
fuel wasn't no problem. So, hey, here I go. Shit.
Real talk.
I had been there for 72 fucking hours. I
Damn
said,
right.
man, I had my extra clothes in my locker. So shit. I took a break, went on, took care of myself, ran through the shower, keep me woke, clean up a little bit. Shit, cause I done got laying on the ground and snow and shit, hooking things up. Gonna tell me, if this ain't your, uh, well, whatever. The colonel said, hey, what happened? I said, the man over there in Roads and Grounds told me get the hell out. He said, do what I told you to do. I said, yes, sir. Shit. Next thing I know, my man was up there around the hospital spreading salt with the little walking thing, you know. I come on by there in the machine. Shit. I was scared to cash my check.
That joker was heavy. That
I
joker
had
was heavy, wasn't it? It was heavy, wasn't it?
Man, that biggest check I ever got in government service. Shit. I remember
That check was heavy.
the teller at the bank. Oh, hell yeah. The teller at the bank said, we can't cash this, you know that, right? I said, what you mean? She said, if we cash this, we got to shut down for everybody else. What you do to get this much money? I said, I was a dude riding back and forth during the snow. She said, about a whole day wasn't you.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. I said, so. She
That's
said,
right.
that I said, wait. She said, what? I said, I'm going to just join up for spring. Got them $100 on the menu when you start out. She said, what? I said, shit. I don't know what to do with all this money right now. I said, I'm flabbergasted. I said, but as pretty as you is, you know, I know you like to eat. So here we go. Shit. Man. And when I got home, I paid all my bills. Everything I had, I paid. I paid in advance. So now, man come by there, he said, what do, Ty? I said, man, I'm going to the sale. What you get? I said, I don't know, what can your big trailer? He said, oh, shit. He said, that thing 40 foot long, guy. It's a double decker. I understand that. He said, what you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna fill it up. He started laughing at me, right? He said, you done ride? I said, why you say some shit like that? And you know that damn thing whole $1,000 worth of shit. He said, you know, it's hot right now. I said, yeah. I said, I need to put out there in that field. I ain't got time to cut that shit. So we went on. Shit. I got up there and the weather got bad, right? So when the weather got bad, people started leaving.
Yeah.
So them cows that would have cost $5, now they cost $200. So you know,
what?
I got $12,000 cash money in my pocket. So you know, we ain't had getting stuck. All we had to do worry about is to pull it with all the shit we had in there. The dude we get up
right.
Get the farm. He said, Darren, where you with all this shit? I ain't got no fucking idea. But just turn it loose. He said, yeah, I'll drop it and I'll come back with my crew and I'll give you the best price I can. I said, on what? He said, you got to fence this bitch in all this shit on the trailer. He said, them ringing that guy fences you got back there, said shit gonna run all through the neighborhood. So I said, okay. He said, $4 grand and fenced the whole perimeter. And I said, shit. And you start turning the shit loose. Look like a circus around here. I ain't even know what the hell I had bought. Fucking zebra, emu, shit. You remember when I had all that motherfucking wild partner looking shit around here? Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
The best thing came out of it. Oh, that's right, shit. Yeah, I was before you. When I was working up, yeah, that was about a little before you. I said, shit. Man, I had zebras, llamas.
You had that
I had a white buffalo.
You had the shit with I can't do. You had shit up front. You had the shit up front.
Yeah, oh yeah. Now I had shit all in the woods, everywhere. the dude finished perimeter, what I was using, open shit,
Yeah.
and up there around the barn shit. So fuck, it's been a struggle. But I remember I was in church, so the kids Sunday school have a picnic, but the other place they went, had everybody else was doing the same. They asked me could they come down here. I said okay, man. It took a week to get it presented to church because if I did, whole world I could have went down, dropped my drawers in front of the White House because that much publicity, you know. Sisters and the brothers, I know some shit, some shit. Yeah. So I played putting tape around shit for kids. And I said, yes, ma'am. She said, I seen all them animals. I heard some shit way in the back. She said, well, you had all that yellow tape. She said, that's what a lion was. I said, what you mean lion? She said, it's the only place I could figure. 'Cause I seen everything else but them. I said, I ain't got nothing to do, girl. So what was back there? I said, the hogs. She said, why we couldn't go back there? I said, nah, they worse than lions. I said, you can't go back there. I said, they worse than lions, baby. I said, you get too close, they go. You scared if you fall in, I'm gonna have to die. She said, what? I said, jump in there, try to help, throw you out. I said, they gonna get me. Well, I had a dog time. Shoot. Pig got out, was going up the hill to the gauntlet. Oh, when they got to him, he said, oh no, you gotta go back. They kept on playing with each other. He got hot, he popped the axle out the ground. And that pig he was on his ass. So he made him go. Shit. He's trying to get the pig going and slide through the barbed, get in there, and he leap over top. Boy, the only thing I got out there was the collar. Shit. They tore his ass apart and pig down with his guts. I said, look at this shit. Everybody talk about wild hog ain't shit. Shit. I bought them at the sale up in Pennsylvania. A whole damn little wild pigs, little striped ass things. I said, oh, look at here. Shit. That's how I got started. Fucking with them. Because, when they used to me taking the dog talking about I catch anything, my shit'll catch the world. And he go out there and that bitch turn around and run. Oh, I ain't got no shit like that. So the only way you gonna make him work on what
Right.
you want him to work on is give him the real shit. And then by me getting all that fucking feed
Yes,
shit I
sir.
was getting, I just dump it in the pen. Them bitches was growing, you know. But I said, look at this
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then that old bully
Hey,
son boys, they like to jump in there. And then that Johnson, uh, American Bulldog strain, I was working.
bro,
Shit. Oh yeah, I had some Johnson blood. I
hold.
got him.
The biggest hog.
The biggest dog. Can you hear me?
Biggest hog. You said was the biggest one. Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, I got one up to. Yeah, I got a up to 750 pounds. He had 26-inch tests on him.
Yeah, You said bully son. You 20, 26 on the 750
inches.
Oh, that you home.
Found her.
Um,
Yeah, I raised him from a pig.
and you had. I understand. I was around. And then you had the bully son. Bully son.
Yeah,
For
yeah, had the bullets
and
in
you had
the
that Johnson.
pits in the
So those.
the Johnson blood American Bulldogs. And you know, then I took the
What
fielder
you were
and
saying. Go ahead, you from there. Go ahead.
yeah, the same blood. The dog I got now is a combination of that blood that I started with, especially the bullet son side. You know, because I had my bitch was out of champion Miss Rage, and my male blood I had a stud that right out of Axel. You know, so and that was bullet, and that was
Yeah,
not bullet son, but his brother. God
that was
damn,
that.
I'm getting old. I
I
used to
think that
know.
was that busted. Yeah,
No, well, bullet son and his
motherfuckers is.
brother.
You'll say.
Oh, damn. Ali, I mean, Eli and Wood Snooty. Yeah, that was the top side and the bottom side.
There you go, Pop. He that was
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
and
yo.
I had the Bella's sister to Grand Champion Mickey. You know, I got her because she was cold. You know, and
Oh, okay,
everybody
okay. What you
talking that
do?
old junk.
What you do with her?
Oh, she was the rest of my foundation stock. Cause she became my house dog, and
Oh,
then
okay.
I had the Eli Bullet Son mix, so he was there, and I didn't know she was heating until I seen him jump up on her, and she didn't react, cause shit, if the wind touched her ass, boy, she'd lose her fucking mind. But she was cold when I got her. She wasn't like that. But once I had her and she was working them hogs and shit, you know, she had a different mindset. You know. And that bitch could bite,
uh,
boy. Mm.
uh,
Woo! Shit. I remember she made she grabbed a bull by his
hey, that's what I want
nuts.
to. Hey, so listen. So go ahead. Go ahead. My phone acting up.
No, you were saying,
Go ahead. You cooking, Pop?
oh,
I'm interrupting.
yeah,
My
she
phone
grabbed,
acting up.
yeah, we was up there by the pen, and a boy got out, about a 350-pounder. Shit, I didn't see that it was out. He was standing beside the fence. I thought he was on the other side, but he was out there with us. And she saw him and she went to him. Shit, that motherfucker hit her he hit her in the shoulder because she went straight in on him. And when he hit and she rolled over, she was up underneath of him. And she grabbed that motherfucker by his nuts and went up and snatched his nuts and his dick out. That bitch tore that fence down getting back in there. I said, come on, girl, let me go take care of you. I picked up my arms and brought her to the house. I ain't had no staple gun then, so I had to put a stick in her mouth and duct tape her and just go ahead and start sewing her. It's a bit too hard for me to let her be just laying there without some restraint, you know? Fuck. I had too much shit to do to get hurt that
Yes, sir.
bad. Man, fuck. Boy. And then them damn emus, I had them bitches, man.
No, I understand.
Motherfucker talk that shit. Oh man, they fine. They gonna be the next red meat. Oh, they had good meat on, but they ain't have a little hump on the top. Man, shit. And the bitches are dangerous. They He got that claw just like the ostrich do. I remember I had a brand new goddamn pair of heavy duty overhauls on. Shit, I went in there fucking with them bitches. Oh, excuse me. I went in there messing around, and that boy kicked me and cut the pants right off, cut the leg right off of them damn pants. Left her and barely caught me on my thigh, and left a shit about a 6-inch scratch. I said, "Oh no, let me get me a board or something walking around in here."
Whole leg off.
Or, huh? Tore the leg off them pants and it scratched me. I
What?
said, "Shit, this thing trying to hurt me." Then it trying to bite till I found me a stick. That's when I found out he ain't had that much meat on him. I broke his goddamn neck. He barbecued all right though. Shit. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, well, I ain't nothing. So I chopped his head off, went on cleaning. I because I hope we gonna make a pair of boots for his ass. I said, shit. I I to a joint to have it tan because I ain't had time and I had never made straight lip, not a skin. But this dude said it all. He had holes in the goddamn. I said, fuck, I could have did that myself, made the moccasins or something. You know? Dealing with them old
can
people,
you hear me? Can you
learn
hear
how
me,
to do
Pop?
a lot of shit. Yeah, can you hear me? I
All right, go
heard
ahead. I
you.
hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, keep cooking up. Go ahead, keep cooking. I'm
Oh
gonna try to
yeah.
fix my mic. I'm gonna leave out and come back. I hear you fine. Everybody can hear you. Everybody can hear you fine. Is me because you can't hardly hear me. I
Oh,
sound like a robot, but you sound fine.
I
I
heard
heard you
you,
say.
but
I got up to the
you
point when you
know.
said the emu. You said the emu
Oh
almost cut your
yeah.
leg off or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, man. That's why everybody used to talk about one of them things gonna get fast. 'Cause I had all kind of bullshit. The damn llamas, man. Now you God between him and that donkey, you get your ass messed up, especially tails. Shit pop you upside his head, but he's like a cobra. He spit first and then he hit you. Shit. Well, and then he put them teeth on you. I said, shit. But it tastes good. You know. Yeah, I had went to the sale and bought these pair. Shit. I wanted the big ass was so cheap because he's a pretty sucker. Even had with him. But everything pretty ain't good, boy. 'Cause I brought this big ass home to the barn with the horses and shit. Oh, fuck. I go by. This motherfucker see the shadow reach. So I took me to put a mirror up on the other side by the room so I could see what the fuck he was doing. Boy, every time you walk, reach around, try to grab the back of your neck. I said, this motherfucker trying to kill me. So I put him up. I took him back to the cell. Man told me, he said, man, I don't even want to see that bitch in here. I said, why? He said, man, he been here. He said, you the third person bought that sucker. I said, what? He said, he bred good as hell, but he is a renegade. I said, shit, I ain't gonna give him away. I paid more than that for him when I bought him, so I bring him back home. That's the wrong thing for me. I ended up giving him everybody said, what you doing? I said, I'm roasting a steer. I cut his long neck off, feet off, so they didn't know what the hell was on that spit. Oh, they said it was some free meat. So shit, I cooked this big ass. People say, "Oh man,
What you
we're
do
gonna bring the
to
beer
cook now, Pop?
in the liquor, huh? Oh, a llama. That bitch
What
tried
you
to
cooking
me,
there?
man.
I just
He
came
was
back.
just
Oh, okay, you got the llama on the grill.
no, I had a llama on the grill back in the day. This bitch tried to bite me in the back. That's when I had all that simple shit around here. That zebra, that white buffalo, them lions. Shit. I had to start limiting some of that shit. That shit was dangerous. People had told me that, especially some of them white boys. He said, he said, that hurt you. I said, man, that thing. He said, I'm telling you, no. He said, man, I go to them rare auctions up Ohio. Man, everything up that bitch. Lions, tigers, bears, African lions, fucking gorillas. I said, what the shit? This motherfucker where all the circuses go by this shit. And shit, boy, I don't give a fuck what it is. They start out at $1,000. Shit. I said, look at this shit here. Buddy of mine went up there. I went with him. That's how I knew everything was. He bought some elephants and some giraffes. He had this 1,000-acre farm down in Virginia. He was going to turn it into a preserve. Zemu cattle. Shit. It's bigger than elephants, man. He said, tell me why you ain't stand here. I said, you don't know me. You're going to hate me. Why is that? I said, that big motherfucker, he's my way. I said, man, let me get the fuck on. Oh, man, get on back up on the track. I said, shit. This bitch was like a big bull, but they was docile. But man, shit, something walk up there on you, stick my, I can stick my hand in the fucking, you know what I mean? So you know that's a big bitch. Shit, his eyeballs was big
Yeah,
as
I hear you.
softballs. So, you know, and his foot looked like it was big as my body. I said, get the fuck out of here. And Wayne running around there. Oh man, he my baby. I said, my baby, my ass. Shit. I said, that's like, well, I said, if you come from where they ride elephants and shit, I guess you all right with them. But I ain't been around one that close. Then he had kangaroos. They taste good too.
But I said they taste good too.
Man, you know when you hunt and you go catching shit and doing that, shit get away. So people had you go out there and hunt it down. That's how I got my name, Catchdog. Cause me and my shit go in the bushes, we gonna get it. And I ain't care what it was, 'cause I carried a 44, you know. Shit. I got a 44 Super Red Hawk with a 12-inch barrel, 3 to 9 variable Weaver scope. And I can bust your ass at 150 yards with no problem. And when I had my machine, I used to hand load. So some of my ammo 250. Shit. But I was young then, you know.
No, I hear you, Pop.
It's still
You should
around?
be, yeah, you
Oh,
should be clear now. I done switched up. You should be clear now. Can you hear me clear?
uh, yeah, yeah, I hear you.
All right, now we
Yeah.
rocking. Now we rock. Now we rocking. You was cooking. Now you got to them firearms. What you had? What you said? The wind? What you say? What you say? Said like you said you had a musket. What you say you had?
No, no, Super Red Hawk with a 12-inch barrel with a 3 to 9 variable Weaver scope,
Okay. And you say you was good at what range?
150 yards. I could get it in them crosshairs in the 150, it'd be there when I got there. I remember I had a crew come down here. I had a herd of goats that I had bought, and he was given um, a wedding from most of the people from the Caribbean, so he needed a whole bunch of shit. Oh, I was so happy to see that, man. I didn't know what to do. He said, "Man, I need 10 goats, 40 chicken, and a pig." I said, oh, "No problem." Shit, he brought a crew, man, and I had to provide them. I had this big herd that he stood about, the goat I got, that big one, Percy.
The biggest one up
Right.
there.
Yeah, that big spotted boy.
Uh-huh.
The big tall one.
I think that's the one
Okay,
that
well,
hit.
he's a
I think that's
Nubian.
the one that hit me when I was in there messing around. I think that's the one that hit me through that gate, ran into me.
Yeah, he's a Billy. So this one was twice his size. He weighed about 450 pounds. When I got him, he was skin and bones, but he was up at the sale. Ain't nobody want him because they figured he gonna die on the way home. So but I bought him. Shit, if he gonna die, I just make dog food out of him. So I got him. He got big, and the dude's showing. Oh man, I got to have that. I said, you can't go nowhere. I said, bust ass and haul. Plus, I said, if you get there, you hold him. My men, I go get him. I said, okay. So the dude made I told him, I don't know him. So I done sold you enough shit. So one of
So
his men talk shit. Big man, how would you get him? I said, if I had to get him, I'd get him with my pistol. Oh, the pistol shoot from here way up on the hill? I said, yeah. I think we about $3,000 with you today. I said, somewhere in that area. Why? If you think you're that good, will you? I said, bet like you made. I said, you give me 2 to 1 odds, and sure I'll do it. No problem. I pull the pistol out from under my coat up there, and he's behind one of the big oaks on the hill. Stuck that eye out there, I squared the trigger. And he said, oh, he run off. I ain't seen nothing running. Went up there to check out. He was laying on the other side of the tree. The other side of his head blew the fuck clean off. He said, he landed. Bring him down. Oh, I need help. Bigger than the deer, man. See, yeah. So the dude said, oh, yeah. So his boss told him go to the trunk. And that bitch had a briefcase full of money. I said, damn. He said, man, I need him. I said, why you say something like that? He said, I know you done shot that thing up there. I'm not taking fucking chances. I said, what? He said, man, one squeeze, you gave me 2 to 1 odds, man. What the fuck wrong? And then a friend of mine named TJ, little dude, he came by with a machine for me. I said, TJ, it's a good day for both of us. Why? He said, why that? I said, I'm going to buy the machine and I got the money to pay you. He said, you don't say. And one of the dudes had started a crap game. Shit, gonna get TJ in the game. That was the wrong thing for him to do. TJ pulled TJ pulled out about about $8,000 out of his pocket and said, man, and put it on the ground. Man said, what you doing? He said, I'm gonna be here until it's gone. Shit, TJ broke them motherfucker. TJ came back the next day with his tow truck. You know, like me, you know how I like the antiques, right? With his tow truck and two cars. I said, what's going on, TJ? I need to park these here for a minute. I got some more I gotta go get. So he was down there in one of them people's barns getting shit. So he brought them to me. And whatever started up, he said, you keep them. He said, I'll get
Mm-hmm.
to go through the box and find the titles and I'll be back with them. I
Mm-hmm.
said, TJ, what's all this for? He said, man, you know how much money I made off of them boys? I said, what you get? He said, man, I got $20,000 off of them. He said, that's why I went on and left. I said, yeah, I was going to stay there till, but if I did that, he said, I might have got it, broke. He said, my luck might have running out. I said, yeah. So I was half-ass Roadhouse. When you learn shit, kind of hard to, not to unlearn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Brother Dre down there said, Pops, do you think the 30-30 is enough for most game?
Yeah, but the perfect gun is the for 44, the big old cowboy gun. The 30-30 do it flat nose bullet. All you gotta do is, and if you got a 30-30 brush gun, it'll it'll cut all twig or small them so it won't get off of all that. Because 30-06 and 308 by being a short, a long nose bullet, it can bear off the bullet and take it off. But that flathead will cut right through it, and it got power than the sharps because more impact.
All right. I got
That's
a
like hitting him with a. But
Go ahead.
go
Finish your
ahead.
statement, Pop. Finish your statement.
That's like slug, hit him with a flat nose, and then if you really do something to it, you go ahead and put an indentation in it. When it hits it, fragment enough to put the 30-30 will give you the same, you cut it in fours, same density as a 32 pistol bullet. So one big attack, and then you got four twos going off in his body. Like I said, man, when I was out there, I was catching shit. So you get run over a couple times, then you make sure when you squeeze the trigger, it drop. I couldn't afford it no more. I've run over by horses. I've been run over by deers. Goddamn bull knocked me down, but it was a tree there, so it took more. It made it glance off instead of hitting me square. Shit.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That day I got two dogs killed too. Shit.
That's what I
Oh, we
wanted
were
to
down
ask you.
in the bushes, all kind of shit around.
I wanted to ask you,
Go
okay,
ahead.
as far as them doors and them catch doors and stuff that you've been around and making and stuff like that. Uh or dogs period, just dogs period. No matter what type of line it is. How do you make a good dog, Pop? Just asking. How, in your opinion, how do you make a good dog?
Well, my thing is, when I went to school, they gave it, just like in the military, they gave aptitude tests to see what your best qualities are. And if the dog got the attributes that I need, I'll go ahead and try to improve on them, you know. And then if he started listening and doing it, I try to tell him, show him where to go, where I want him to go, you know. And if he get in trouble, I can holler, turn loose and back door. So that means you in trouble where you at. Go in the hind end, go in the nuts, you know. So once he stretch him out, then his partner can roll in and grab him by the throat and hold him. And I had a dog that if he once he grabbed him in the throat, that's it. I mean, he just twist and rip it out. I mean, I done seen him do that to a 400 pounder. Go in his chest and under his leg and pull his heart out. I said, "Oh shit! Come here, baby. Hey, come sit, little daddy, see if you all right." Shit. I mean, I seen him just bite right in there. I said, "Oof." Glad I
Yes, sir.
wasn't really scared of him, but I got more respect for him after that, right? Shit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh shit." I said, "This thing doing pretty good." So it was a female. She happened to come in heat, and the baddest male I had, and the biggest bitch that had ability, I went on and put him on her. Then they
That was
had a little,
that's what I was gonna ask you next. How you told me how you made one. You made one good by the aptitude
yeah,
test and stuff. Now
yeah,
you going into the breeding part. You got good ones. So would you just put a big one on top of her because she had everything you wanted? So would you just felt the best male on your yard and you threw him on top of it? That's what you're saying. And what happened to the pups?
yeah, because all of them came out crazy and exceptional. But when I say crazy, they ain't had no reverse. But they would listen, and then they ran with their mom and their daddy. So they were the
Okay.
two best I had. So they
Uh huh.
taught them all the tricks, you know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I had one in there. That's the one that ripped his throat out.
Mm-hmm.
He was the most exceptional in that litter. Shit. I remember I had him in the truck at the sale, and he was about 8 months old then. And shit, some hogs that got loose and was going across the field, and he was raising hell. I said, shit. I said, go on, get him, boy. I opened the door, and he went up there and turned him around and brought him back to the sale barn. I said, put him in the hole. He rolled in there, and one big one, he decided he wasn't going back up there. He was smart enough not to fall into the trap. So he gonna go back. So he went on and took him down. It was a white dude there from Kansas. He said, "Hey, buddy." I said, "How you doing?" He said, "Who trained that dog?" I said, I told him the names and mom and daddy. Who that? I said, parents. Oh shit. So you bred them? I said, mm-hmm. He said, I give you $1,000 for him. I said, you should have signed on this motherfucking ass, man. He said, well, I ain't mean it like that. I said, you know what you said? I'll give you $1,000 for him like I was supposed to sell you my goddamn dog. Shit. So a couple other dudes told me, man, he don't need you. He said he particular about them dogs. So dude said, well, I got money. He said, man, he got money. He said if he up here, goddamn, he got $2,000-3,000 in his pocket. So shit, that little thousand ain't gonna make no difference to him. If he especially wanted a dog. So he said, damn, well, I wonder how I can get that dog. So another dude, white boy told him, he said, man, now if you got enough to trade, you might could get that dog. But little cash money, shit, he can make that at night if he go back home. Oh, like that, huh? He said, yeah, he just up here 'cause he like to do this shit. Oh, okay. So he said, what do you like? He said, right there. He said, see that pen full of Jersey cows? Oh, you think he's selling that dog then? He said, you throw them cows in with that $1,000 and I think the dog go home with you. So he did it. I kissed
Yes,
that
sir.
motherfucker in his mouth. Bye, baby. Go sh- go show these motherfuckers what you can do. Shit. That motherfucker want that. I said, shit, cause he gonna die on the way home. If a motherfucker offer you some ridiculous fucking shit, hey, let that motherfucker go to a new home. Cause if not, something gonna happen to that bitch. I swear.
Yes, sir.
I had a horse, man, a paint. He was I broke him because I had plowed my front field and I had him to do so, man. You can't ride this motherfucker. So you ride in about 5 minutes and that motherfucker gets simple. So I took him out there in that plowed field and put one of them Mexican bits on his ass. And I climbed up on his big ass. Shit. And we danced out in that field for about 30 minutes. Shit, I walked him around through the mud and shit. That motherfucker shit. Then I got off of him through the bridle over my shoulder. That motherfucker followed me like a kitten. I said, I got your bad ass now. So this man was fine, and he saw what I done did. Now you can ride this bitch. So I took him to a trail ride, and we was riding, showing off, and doing shit. So he come back, well, I got to have that horse. I said, man, shit. I said, you see this shit? I can get off of him. He followed me around. I said, no, I ain't gonna let you have my horse. You know that motherfucker offered me a truck, a trailer, and some more shit, and I still turned him down.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker come home, stepped in the hole, broke his fucking leg. I said, shit.
Damn.
I could have got another horse or went and broke another motherfucker. So and he ended up for dog food. I said, ain't this a bitch?
Damn.
And the way he broke his leg, he splintered it in two sides because it was a straight break. I would have set it and put a cast on it. But by it being splintered in two places, I gave him some blute. That's a painkiller for horses and shit. You know, I gave him the blute, but the way it broke after I felt it, and then I started touching it, and he would react. So I had to go and put him down. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
but so you know it was fall, so I could
mm-hmm,
utilize the whole thing.
mm-hmm. So, uh, I well, I wanted to ask you. Okay, you got your catch dogs. You got your amazing catch dogs and stuff. All right, now, um, what's the one thing though, pops? When you keeping your eyes on them and you breeding them dogs, what's the one thing that you looking for as a sign of going backwards, or you need stop breeding something or whatever, whatever? What you don't want to lose. What's more? What's the most important to you and your catch dogs and stuff like that when you breeding your own stock? Like, what's what you ain't trying to lose? What's what you not trying to lose?
The ability that their parents had, and the ability and reliability. You know, so I know the bitches ain't got no reverse. If something go awry, something come after me, they gonna step in front of me, gonna step in front of it. They gonna take the hit. Now if I start getting some that shy away, you know, he can go somewhere else.
Yes,
And that's
sir.
what I let him do. But they would, in them circumstances, the ones that would be shy didn't have enough fire. Most likely they'd be the ones to take the hits, so the other ones would go ahead and do their job.
Got you. Got you.
They ain't have it. They ain't have it. You know, coming out them woods, they're gonna get injured real bad or whatever. You know,
I got
and
you.
if it was injured real bad, by the time I took the good dogs out and shit and whatever we done got, I come back to get him. He probably, you know, he's expired. So shit. I'm way down in the goddamn swamp. Buzzards got to eat too, you know.
Yes.
Take my collar off his ass and come on the fuck out of there. Shit,
Now,
he made it up.
far as inbreeding and your breed philosophy and stuff like that. When do you what is your purpose for inbreeding, if any? Do you like to inbreed, and why? You know what I mean? Can we start there? Maybe.
Well, it's actually line breeding, not inbreeding. When
Okay.
they say
Okay.
inbreeding, that's brother or sister.
Uh-huh.
But now, father to daughter is fine, but son to mother, you start getting weak tendencies,
Okay. Okay.
and
Y'all
then
hear
you
them
could
jewels?
go
Y'all hear them jewels
brother
out
to
there? This
sister.
this from the old man. Y'all hear these jewels out there? A lot of years, a lot of years. You know what I mean? And
If
go ahead. What you say that part again about? You said the father,
it,
the daughter is good, but the well, no, the mother. What you say again? Say it again, Pop.
mother to son, they start to weakening. Just like the first litter out of a breeding, you might get nice looking pups. So if you get that, you get the skeletal that you're looking for, and uh, the other behaviors you like, you go ahead and settle them off. And the second litter, those ones you keep, and then you look at them and you take one or two out of that and sell the rest of them off because you're defining then what you're breeding for because all the characteristics gonna come out in that second litter. That's just genetics. I mean, damn. Uh,
Yes, sir. Yes,
when
sir.
I was
That's the
up there working
jewels.
at the, when I was up there working at, when I was working at the lab up there, shit,
Mm-hmm.
I was watching shit. So
Mm-hmm.
then I see what they were doing, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So I
sir.
said, hey, fuck it, work. If it work with this, it's gonna work with that. Same principle. So I got a little enlightenment from the big boys, as far as here, this is that. But all that other shit, looks like everybody, but I'm an AI, my dog, because she's aggressive, can't do that. Hey, put her in a rape box. You don't want neither one of them hurt. Put her in a rape box. If you got a hot male and a hot female, shit, you gonna get two damn fucked up dogs. She might spin around on his ass, break his dick. You know, he
You
might
you just
reach
sprinkling
around and
jewels
bite her in
all
the
over the
belly.
place. You just sprinkling jewels all over
Huh?
the
Oh
place.
yeah.
Hey, on Sunday.
All
Hey, it
this
was
shit,
a lot of jewels real
all
quick in
this
that
shit
little
happened to
two
me,
minutes.
man.
Little 2 minutes. That was a lot of jewels. Yeah, I almost was greedy trying to steal them from the people and shit. But yeah, y'all know he dropped a lot of jewels, man. Hey, take it for what you want to take it for.
Uh,
Hey, hey, shit, man. So so you
and
so
that
so
was
so
just a
you never
part
had
of
a
me,
reason to do you never had a reason to do a brother sister breeding though, pops? And why would you do that though? I understand
Oh,
the line
well,
breeding. I
brother and
understand what you
sister,
said, but what you scared of
well,
the
brother
brother
and
sister
sister
for?
line breeding too.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
I ain't scared of because you're gonna get tight. You're gonna get exact. You know,
okay.
whatever mom and dad and brother and since their brother and sister got the same genealogy, so if she black, he black, you gonna get black dogs. You know,
Salute, salute,
boom,
salute,
you gonna get
salute,
that same size.
salute,
You know,
salute that.
and then
Salute.
sometimes the two blacks will throw chocolate or red. You know.
Watch out now. Watch out now. Don't make them start. Don't make them get crazy up in here, pops. God damn it. Yeah, yeah. Salute that. Salute that. Salute that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you know, just like I said, grand champion Miss Rage, and that was my bullet son black background. And then I had a hot, super hot red boy male. This bitch looked like a Greek god, boy. Woo! Dude had him, and he said, "Man, I'm gonna lose." He said, "I'm gonna get put out of my family." I said, "What?" He said, "I had my people. I had to go out of town. I had them over there at my people's house, and they had a couple of damn dogs, and they gonna let him out there to play." They jumped on his ass and he crucified them. I said, "What?" He said, "Okay, you got to have him destroyed, or you can take him down and let the hogs kill him." I said, "Okay, give him here." Shit. I put them two together. Woo-hoo. Now that's hey, if you want something that's gonna stick and stay, that bullet gun background with a hot red boy that look like
Man,
a
don't keep
red
on. Look, that's
coon
enough,
hound.
pops. That's enough. That's enough, pops. That's enough. You ain't gotta give him all that. You ain't gotta give him all that. Hey, you ain't gotta give him all that. Hold on. Some people
Yeah,
coming in the back door though, pop. Some people coming in the back door. Hold on, real quick. Keep on cooking though. Go ahead, you cooking though. I'm just messing with you.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I made.
Hey, y'all
I
excuse
found out it
pops. Y'all
worked,
know he an
and it
old
worked for
man.
dinner.
Yeah, old man. We just, he just going down history and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. And y'all know how it is. Bulldogs. Salute the community. Salute. Go ahead, get them, pops.
Yeah, and then, then I used to have these people come here talking about, "Oh man, that ain't a real bulldog. He ain't gonna last. He ain't wouldn't last a minute." I say, "Whatever, brother. You know, And he accidentally dropped the leash and all that kind of shit. Dog at the dog over on the chain. He dropped the leash. His shit run over there. You know, I ain't stepping in there because these motherfuckers is rolling. I'm not gonna get my hand bit off fucking with his shit." So I just look around, give him a shovel. He said, "What's that for?" I said, "You think she gonna let him come here and jump on her ass at home?" I said, "Keep on looking. You'll find out why she's right there." Shit. TT went in that motherfucker's chest. Did him just like she do a hog. Went in his chest and pulled that heart out. The man fell the fuck out. His buddy said, "Oh, bad motherfucker, is she?" He said, "Now, I would have had to hit you upside your head with this stick because I know this man. And you going to make me look bad and I can't come here no more." He said, "But I guess you won't do that no more, will you?" I said, "Mm-hmm." I said, "See that little peach tree right there?" I said, "Go bury him about 10 feet from it, about 2 feet down. Cover him up real good." I said, "When you come back again, you can get a peach off of your dog." Oh, he got upset. Pop's gonna talk shit. So my man told me, he said, "Man, shit, you better be glad one of them big ass dogs." He said, "What you mean?" He said, "He'd have crushed his ass straight away." He said, "One of them down the back." He said, "He'd have crushed his head like a pineapple." What he say? He said, shit. I said, "That bitch eat a whole pineapple so he can get his head in his mouth." I said, "Mm-hmm. What you do with this dog?" I remember a man come in to buy a sheep. I said, "Man, you want me to shoot him?" "Why? No, we can't have no lead in him." I said, "So how you gonna handle him by yourself?" "Oh man, I do so and so and so and so and so and so." I said, "Okay, buddy, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. since you since you was Superman." I said, "Now there's the gambles over there." I said, "That's about 45 feet from where we are." I said, "I'm gonna get him for you, and I'm gonna give him to you. If you can get him over there, you can have him. But if you can't, you're gonna pay double." "Man, who you think I am?" He said, "I go to the gym, so and so and so and so." I said, "Right." Shit. He had to go to get him some bandages and shit. he stepped out there with that ram. That ram went to grab him. That ram slung him down, but he wouldn't let that rope go. Shit, ram drug him down that driveway on that gravel. Oh man, he was looking like a goddamn strawberry. I said, mm-hmm. I said, so what you gonna do, buddy? You gonna stick to your word? I said, I was gonna let you have him if you took him over there. Man, goddamn, how strong is that thing? I said, man, he weigh 400 pounds. I said, I weigh it. He know he's 10 times stronger than you are. I didn't believe it, sir. I said, now you do. I said, you know, lost some skin and paid double for what you could have got for the price I gave you. So he told all his buddies, he said, man, shit, you come on down there. And then he saw me turn the hog dog loose. Shit. He said, man, goddamn. He said, what's that? I said, Johnson. I said, Johnson Bulldog. I said, pure American Bulldog. He said, that thing rough. I said, yeah. I said, don't go over there though. He said, why? I said, he bite. What you mean he bite? I said, he bite. I said, you see him biting that hog? Yeah. I said, you ain't tough as that hog, boss. He gonna jump right on me. I said, right on your ass. He said, why you got a dog like that? I said, he got a job. He do it well. I said, then I ain't got to worry about nobody like you walking around at night. What you mean? I said, if you walk around at night up here, I find you in the morning. Oh, your dog's that bad? I said, it's territorial. I say, that's how I got him because he would bite. Why he don't bite you? I said, I get a biting dog. I said, I take my best dog with me in case he do decide to bite. And what happened? I said, dog take care of him. What the fuck you talking about? What happened? Shit. I don't know how y'all feel about the deal, but I say, you know, I like me better than I like the dog, even though I love him. But I come first. I love all my wives, but I wasn't gonna let none of them hurt me. So shit. What you think about a dog?
I'm saying all your wives. How many wives you had?
5.
Five?
Yep.
Boy, you done the thing, boy.
At the same time?
No, man, no. Over the years.
Mhm.
Pops,
Over the years.
that's Louisiana boys, Pops. They just fucking with you. They in the building. We got some company in the building there. That's
Over
Top
the
Shelf
years.
Gold and Nonstop.
Yeah.
Nonstop. You know,
Yeah.
Nonstop gave you that Presa Canario.
Right. Oh, hey, but thank you, man. She good dog, man.
She good dog? Good, good,
Good
good.
damn dog.
I'm glad she working out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She already on Foxes.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, 'cause my daughter put it out there with the ducks. You know, all the ducks all the ducks go to her when they feel the fox in the area.
Fox
And
Company. Oh, all right.
oh yo, I got plenty of them. They eat my chickens and shit up. But the ducks
Mm-hmm.
ran over by her, and the fox came up there, and Maggie stepped out in front of them, right? And
Mm-hmm.
my daughter said, "Oh, the fox was puffed up, and Maggie just standing there ready to pounce." I said, "Why you didn't shoot the fox?" Oh, I just ran him away. I said, "Shit." She shot his ass and let the Maggie go ahead and do her shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
let Maggie get
daddy,
to
she
work.
ain't. Yeah, I said, shit. She gonna be all right. Oh shit. She stopping traffic now. The truck come up if she don't know you, she stand in the middle of the road. Hey, get your butt out the way. I holler through the camera. She'll move out the way. Oh, she a good
Boy,
dog. She come in the house. She want to lay on your feet, you know. Yeah.
man, y'all would have
Well,
shot
I
that
plan
fox.
on, huh?
Y'all would have shot that fox. I know
What's
somebody
that?
would have came from Baton Rouge to get him from me.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit,
Yeah, man, that's how
next
good.
time I
That's
stick
how
an
good that
arrow.
thing is.
Oh, he tastes
You ever
right.
ate
Oh,
some?
yeah, he a good tasting thing. Hell yeah.
Man, that come from
Fox,
Baton Rouge to get that thing from
bobcat,
you. Yeah, Bobcat. Man,
huh?
they come Baton Rouge to get that thing from
Yeah.
you.
Oh, would he? Shit.
Man, I'm talking about they get on
Don't
the
tell me nothing
airplane,
like
come back
that,
and get that
man.
thing.
Oh, hell, man. Before he had to get on the airplane, man, I shipped his ass. So I freeze him on up and put some hot ice in him. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cheaper for me to ship him to him than for him to fly here and get him. Yeah, damn. You gonna make me go catch all the foxes in the woods. If I got
Man,
care
I'm talking
for
about
him
this
like
all
that.
fire Bobcat. Man, they got people eating coyote.
Oh yeah, I know. It's the same principle. Oh man,
And they
hey, if
say
it's in the
mountain
woods, you can
lion.
eat it.
Yeah, like they say mountain lion good. They my boy, it's a hell of a road trail getting one of them.
Yeah. Dog is good. I went to damn, what was it? Filipino wedding, and the men got the drinking beer and shit, and their Filipino wine, and they got the barking, right? So I asked the dude, I said, "Hey man, look here.
Oh, yeah.
I came out because your daughter wanted me to come, but why they barking? Oh, we had dog on the menu, entree. What? Yeah, dog. I said, nah, man. So his wife said, here you go, Tyrone. And she had a little skewer with a piece of meat on it. She said, dip it in that sauce right there. I dipped it in the sauce. I tried that, chewed it. She said, it tastes like goat. I said, pretty good. She said, you ain't never eaten a dog? I said, I had never had intentions on eating none of my dogs. I said, if I knew this good, I might have ate all of them. she said, that's what I like about you, Mr. Tyrone. You don't care. I said, shit. Hey, I ain't gonna talk about I'm gonna spit him out. I said, his ass is tasty. Hey, American Indians, all other cultures eat it, so why we can't, you know? If you ever been to a wild game piece, man, if you go to one of them real big ones, man, you eat everything that's under the sun. They catch it, they cook it. Shit.
Anytime they eat monkey
Now,
brains,
beaver,
I know they'll baby dogs.
yeah. Everybody want to know, you say, man, why do you think people eat brains? I said, well, the old people said that if the animal was smart enough and you consume its brain, that some of the new neurons will help enhance yours. So I don't know, but I know old man, he was old enough to have Alzheimer's, but he ate hog brains, cow brains, and especially raccoon
Yeah, and
brains.
squirrel,
I said, what?
raccoon and squirrel.
Huh?
They better feel thing
Yeah, but I
creamy.
don't know about the, yeah,
My grandmother
but
used to eat it.
shit. Oh man, hey, the old people, shit. I had one lady. She said, "Hey, boy." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "You see it in the terrapins?" I said, "Yeah, why?" She said, "I'll give you $2 for each one you bring me." Shit, I'll go out and bring a whole sack full of them bitches. You know. I said, "Shit, $2. I got 50 of them." I said, "Oh yeah, hell yeah." So I take them to her house. I said, "What you gonna do with these?" Shit. She said, I'm gonna make some soup." I said, "Out of terrapins?" She said, "Like, yeah, just like they make turtle soup, but this is." I said, "Shit." So she took them, put them in a bag, and put them in the oven. Yeah, them bitches was banging around in there. And when they quieted down, she pulled them out. She pulled them out and put them on a tray and started plucking them. I said, "Ooh." I said, "You cook them alive." She said, "It's like crabs, baby. You don't want it to be dead when you put it in there."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh shit." I remember when I was a boy,
What's it?
my grandmother had this goddamn cat. Oh, this was a big bad motherfucker. Every time I come in the house, he corner me. I said, "I'm gonna take care of that." I smack him with a stick. That bitch was on my ass. One day, my grandma was getting ready. I had the oven in the wood stove heating up to cook biscuits. That motherfucker came after me, and I slammed him up in that goddamn oven and shut the door. Woohoo!
What?
Boy, that motherfucker he was making the damn grills pop up. I opened the door, that bitch run across the ceiling. I said, "Oh, look at this shit." Yeah. But he ain't never fuck with me after that. That bitch didn't fuck
God.
with me no more. But I got a little.
Hey, Ryan, they don't make women
She like a
like.
corner.
I I don't know about the northern woman, but the down south Louisiana. Texas, I don't know too much about Texas, but the down south old Louisiana grandma type woman, they don't make them like
Uh-huh.
that no more. Bro. My grandmother
Oh
was a
no.
motherfucker. She had her own shotgun. She had her own shotgun. She fished.
Mm-hmm.
Her and all the sisters, all of them had their own shotguns. I'm talking, we could be coming from
Yeah.
church and pass by a coon in the tree. He about to pull over and shoot that bitch.
Ka-yow. Yes, sir. That's
Say, but
different. What the hell wrong with you?
we used to hunt turtles in the mangrove bow.
Yeah.
We caught a turtle over
Uh-huh.
250 pounds.
Oh
Dang.
yeah.
Hey, bro, I remember one day she asked me,
Oh man.
the people next door cat come through the fence and grab one of them did it. And we were sitting there watching him. She had already told the people next door about the cat. Well, we used to own the house next door. They was renting from 'em. I guess they were
Mm-hmm.
renting from 'em. So
Right.
he called me in the house one day. I guess he was having a real talk with me. Grandma asked me, could I fight? I'm trying to figure out where
Mm-hmm.
she's coming from. She asked me, can you fight? I told her, I said, hell,
I'm gonna
I
tell
don't
you
know.
something after you tell me this.
So she told me that cat next door, she wanted me to shoot him. So I went and got the pellet gun. She howled the green, put that little piece of shit down. She gave me the shotgun. So right there across the fence, I go right there, I come outside to the ditch, look for the cat. The cat sitting on the people's porch.
Mm-hmm.
The wood step. I'm telling her my feety cat, but it's on the porch. She said, you don't give a fuck where he at. She want him dead. So fuck it. I shot
Woohoo!
that bitch. I shot that bitch with the shotgun on the porch. I kill him on the porch. I'm talking about I kill him dead on the porch too. Oh, black cat. So man, I'm saying she's standing at the fence. I seen her with a hand in the pocket. I just was trying to figure out where the question come from about you asking me can I fight. Well, ain't nobody come out the house, you know. So she made me go over there and pick it up. I picked him up. Well, she didn't want me to. Actually, I did that on my own. I went pick him up off the step and threw him in the bushes because she wanted me to let him stay where he was so they came home. She wanted them to know that I did that. And I went got him, threw him in the bush and threw the water on the porch, washed the blood off of him, but he say hi with that shotgun tore the porch up at. I seen them three little niggas get out the car. And I'm from Baton Rouge. I'm spending the summer. I see the three little niggas get out the car with the two sisters and their mom and dad, and I'm looking, I'm looking at her like, oh, all right. I'm seeing why you asked me can I fight. But them little three niggas about to crowd the shit out you. Well, Paul, I was like, boy, they don't make women like that no more, boy. She, she come in the yard, nigga, ready to take a thing with me. I was like, boy, they
Yeah,
don't make women
boy.
like that no more, boy.
Yes, sir. Up
I'm talking about,
now. My
I
mama.
see my uncles had a fight. She didn't break them up. She just punched between both of their faces and knocked both of them bitches out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. You know, man talking about, he said, man, yeah, my father taught me how to fight. And so and so and so and so and so. I said, yeah, well, my father was in jail. Said my mama taught me how to fight. What you mean? I said, what I said. I said, the niggas had run me home. And I'm looking out the window, out the munition line. No, I said, you better get outside. When that street light come on, your ass better be in the house. Go on out there and play, boy. I'm all right. So my mama looked out there and she seen three dudes hanging on the fence across the street from my house. She said, okay, what's up? I said, we got in a fight and they chased me home. She said, well, did they do this? And she elbowed me in my jaw and kneed me in my nuts at the same time. Hit me with a left hook and then hit me with a straight right hand. I'm trying to slide around the goddamn door because my mama killing my ass. Shit, I run down the steps. First nigga step across the street. I hit that bitch. Bow. I jumped on all three of them. My mama hollered out there. She said, I don't pay for no teeth. You know, shit. And then another time, I got older. I'm preteen. Well, no, I ain't no preteen. I'm teen or then. It's now 15. Shit. I'm riding home on my bike. My mama talking to the dude that sell, deliver chickens and shit. So my mama was selling shit for him, extra shit. So she had sold. He come there talking about, oh, what my money for them chickens? She said, them cases you left here, they was rotten. So the people brought them back. He said the magic word. He called my mama a
Oh,
yellow bitch.
What?
My mama looked at me and said, beat his ass. My mama always on my ass about fighting. She said, beat his ass and walked on the way into the house and fixed her a drink and came and sat on the porch steps. I beat that motherfucker all up underneath the truck. Shit. The neighbors come out, get him, cause he gonna kill him. We need him. Oh shit. I'm beating this
Yeah, them kids.
motherfucker. He done held on to the drive shaft. I'm still trying to get up under there and get his ass. I got my shins bleeding like a bitch. I'm kicking all the running board hitting me. So I crawl. I can get down on my knees and grab this motherfucker by the throat and drag him from underneath the truck. I was a big boy. I picked this bitch up over my head and I was gonna slam him down on the fire hydrant, right? And all the women said, Marilyn, tell him, stop. I'm gonna say, that's enough. Shit. So my man left there. Then every time he went back to the school to deliver something, he said, can you tell your son that everything's all right with us? He said, I done told him, ain't no problem. Yeah, but he ain't listen to that. So what you mean? She said, he said, I was coming out the liquor store and he pulled up and he knocked my ass out right there in the parking lot. Went on in the liquor store, got what he had to get and went on back. He looked at me and said, every time I see you, motherfucker, this is what's gonna happen. He said, can you please tell him? My mama said, did you do that? You going to jail. I said, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker, yellow bitch. He said, nah, he all right. Oh yeah, man, you ain't do no bullshit like that. When they tell you go do something, especially my mama said, shit, she used to tear my ass up about fighting. Then she said, beat his ass? Shit. He was a dead motherfucker. So I was gonna beat him till he stopped breathing. I ain't had no reverse either back then. One but one way
Yeah,
ahead.
I had that much forward grandma thought I had. I don't know about the reverse part, but I sure ain't had that much forward. Roy in there. They got me to shoot
Hey,
that cat on
okay, okay.
the
Hey, answer this question for me.
Hmm.
Who would you rather deal with, the people next door or Granny?
I almost shot him twice.
I no goddamn way you did.
If he would have meowed one more
I
time,
remember.
I'd let him have a nutty.
You know how you know how in the summer they used to send you down to help your relatives down in South. So I went down to Virginia helping with the tobacco. This one boy come from Philadelphia. He down there too, right? So one of the ladies told him go out there and get some water. I don't do no shit like that. You know them little about the number 6, I think number 4, black skillet, that little round
Yeah,
motherfucker they make hoe
oh,
cakes with.
what?
Mm.
Yeah, I
Shit.
got one.
She said, I don't do that. That woman threw that motherfucker right through the screen. Hit that motherfucker back
Oh,
of the head. I said, oh, shit. What you
shit, he's
say,
still in the
boy?
hospital.
Shit. He could. Oh, that motherfucker couldn't talk at all for a minute. Shit. Them girls came
Yeah,
out there and gave that motherfucker a bucket. She said, hey, you pumped it. You see a handle right there? You pump it. She said, now the first water, you put that in that other bucket for the animals. But you keep pumping it till that shit get cold and you bring that in the house. I remember she said, hey, next motherfucker, we gonna be taking you down in the woods. You fall out, we ain't got no hospital. Your ass going in
yeah,
them bushes, nigga. I said, ooh,
yeah, brother.
shit,
Grandma tell
but
you get his leg.
they
Get
like
his
me.
leg.
Shit. Them they like me. Shit. There was a goddamn groundhog out there in the garden, right? And they said, oh shit, where the gun at? I got a piece of wood off the porch and hit that bitch in the head. Bow! Come back in the house, got a knife, skin him out. Lady said, hey, baby, where you learn that at? I said, huh? She said, shit, you come on up here to the house. Shit, they put my black ass to work. Go down there and get me 2 of them old hens. Mm-hmm. Now I know which one not to get. You don't get that bitches laying eggs. You get that motherfucker in the finish. You go down and get a pullet if you wanna. You gonna get something pullet on your ass. Shit.
Ah, my grandmother
Yeah.
had them chickens too as kids. That's the first thing I did in the
Shit. Well,
morning
you
was let the
see,
chickens out.
hey, yes sir. That way you can go in there and get the eggs. Because the chicken
No,
didn't
that's the
come out,
second.
she's
That's the
sitting,
second
so
thing.
you don't fuck with
That's
her.
the second thing. That's the second thing I did. The first thing I did was pick up dog shit and then let the chickens out. But the goddamn
Yeah.
chicken food they get
Okay.
out there, the first thing they go and look for is some dog shit.
Mm-hmm. Because she gonna eat that chicken anytime and they ate everything.
Now
Head,
everything. That's first
home, feet.
everything.
You ever had chicken chitlins?
No, I just had some chicken crackers for
Oh
the
yeah,
first
man.
time a month ago. No, I seen them on TV, but I ain't never had none.
Oh yeah, them old people
Okay.
used to tell you, hey baby, clean them guts for me. Shit. Put it between your
Why they
fingers,
used to
pour some water down there.
why they tied them? Why they tied them like that?
Yeah.
I
Shit.
just said they used to tie 'em.
Goddamn next thing, she drop them in some flour and drop that bitch down in that hot grease. Shit, kids
Damn,
walking around eating
if
them
they
bitches like
tied.
potato chips.
God damn. I heard that. I ain't never eaten that though.
Man, down south and
I,
up
I,
here was the same way.
I don't think I did, but then
Yeah,
I
them
never know
women,
what it was. Yeah,
man, the
you asked
women
what
up
it
here
was.
was the same down as it was down there. They kill your ass. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Better not fuck around. Man, frying pan. I remember my mama, if she said something, and you ain't had to live there, all you gotta do be there. She said something, goddamn it. You act like you didn't hear. Shit, anything come through the air. Shit. You ever been beat with a toaster cord? You know them old iron cords with the fabric on it?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Motherfucker tell me, oh, yeah, you understand what ass whooping is, don't you?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I ain't never got hit with one, but I watched my cousin got hit. I ain't said nothing after he got hit. Oh, boy, he got hit. He went to grandma went to church. He called New Orleans. Come get him. And they called everybody to stay in New Orleans to come get him.
Woohoo.
You heard
Yeah,
to the white
boy.
meat. You heard to the white meat.
Hey, right.
Oh, that thing get down to the
Oh, they
white
bust
meat.
you to it too. Shit. I tell you for real,
He
they
was
take the meat off the bone, boy.
gonna tell grandma wanted to cut some grass. He told grandma he don't cut the grass at his own motherfucking house. What? What?
You had to jump on him then. See,
Hey, bro, I
if
got to
somebody
be
said
dog
that to
for one thing, you can't run. If you run outside, remember my grandma used to have them German shepherds. And when you get your ass
yeah.
beat, I don't care who you was, you better not run outside while anybody getting their ass beat. That thing on. Oh, my grandma got
I
on my
remember
ass. I ran. I thought that food by the time I hit the ground, them dogs was all over my head. But say, but they didn't bite me.
yeah, you come out
They pulled me back to the ship.
shit. Man, when I was a boy, I ain't before I got bulldogs, my grandma would feed all the dogs in the neighborhood. And we had a garage, so all the bitches would come in when they give them heat. And we had some mutts, but they protected their yard like they hey, killed me. Shit. My grandmother would come
Yeah,
out and then we had fruit trees, and niggas would go up there and strip the fruit trees, break the limbs. My grandma say, "All you gotta do is pick it. You can get what you need." They holler, "Better go back in the house, old lady." Shit, she said, Bullet Junior." I come home, niggas up the tree. Them
what?
little motherfuckers would eat their ass up. If my grandmother spoke, shit, I
Them
remember
the
this.
baddest months.
My little cousin
Them the
said
baddest
that.
months in history. Them the baddest months in
Oh
history.
yeah,
The dogs. The yesteryear, the baddest months in history. That's when no
yeah.
months get
I
picked
remember
up.
I come
Hell in
home.
that.
Yes, sir. My first bulldog.
Yeah. Ain't none of them dogs ever get rabies by you?
He talking to you, Pop. He must have fell off.
Hmm. Boy, I hate to see one of them big old dogs he had with rabies. Oh, 100 pound, 125 pound monster with rabies. You
Pop,
ever seen a dog with rabies?
Pops, you fell off. You got to come back in, Pops, or something. You fell off. Dang, let me go to the phone. I got to go to the other phone. Hold on, Pop. Go ahead, cook, Bo.
Oh, yeah. Pop, you ever seen a dog with rabies?
There, I think he fell off.
Hmm. Boy, that's a scary.
Hey,
How about
Bo,
you, Nonstop? You ever seen it?
yeah. But guess what? They did it again, Bo.
They did it again.
They did it again. They took the page.
Yeah. Check one, check.
I just saw they took it off the whatchamacallit, Bo.
What did that?
I don't know. I got to get into the email, but it was whatever, some fake shit.
Tom Gardner got it off there.
Same two suckers. No, you know who got it off from? Same two suckers. Complaining.
Damn, dog, we didn't get back up and going again.
And we didn't even get back up and going. Now, you know, after Saturday last night when we were exposing him and your boy Itchy, then they went back and did it again.
No, Tom Gardner. That show that made it Tom Gardner. No, I made another one last night. But yeah, I got that Marlboro quick. Look at the fun, and then he got rid of our ass again. We even had a live yet. They got rid of.
Yeah,
They got rid of our ass again.
They got rid of y'all. They got rid of y'all again, Bo. Stop playing, man.
Last night I just looked at it. Bo called me the same reason he called me last time. Like, hold on, man. I can't get on. I said, I just went and checked. Boy, they got rid of us again. Your channel has been removed.
That's crazy.
They had sent you a text message or something, Bo, that I had to put in or whatever to verify or something on the other phone. So to find out exactly.
On a 993 number, the other one.
I don't know. I don't know which one. I forgot which one you had it. I can't do it. I'm about to do it again. And when it come on, I guess we got to do it. As soon as they send it, they're gonna resend it. When as soon as they do it again, then we can get into it.
Salute pressure. Salute the pressure. Salute the whole cat brother. Salute King T. Man, I had technical
They in the building?
difficulties. I couldn't holler at y'all. Salute everybody though. Salute everybody, y'all. Salute. Salute family. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Pops.
Now I can see.
I don't know what happened to Pops. I don't know what happened. He should be trying to get back in.
Yeah,
Pops
King T. Now I see the chat. Yeah, King T. You know the killer, and his cousin complained again. Boy, they some gangsters, boy.
Oh man.
I'm gonna show y'all. They violating community guidelines.
Oh shit.
I'm niggas writing letters to YouTube.
Man,
we didn't even get on there.
Man, that's crazy as shit right there. That's crazy as shit. That's crazy as shit right there. And but it lets you know that let you know though that let you know what the top motherfuckers had to go through. It ain't easy. It ain't easy up top. It ain't easy up top. That's crazy as shit. That's crazy as shit though.
Two grown ass curves. Two old grown ass curves.
Shit, man. What the fuck them niggas say? I'm tipping. You pouring up? Y'all pouring up? Y'all drinking? I'm smoking. What y'all doing, KT? What y'all doing? What y'all doing out there? We waiting for Pops to come back. I don't know what's going on with him, but we gonna rock and roll. We gonna keep it rocking and rolling. Keep it rocking and rolling, goddamn. Shit. We still got Top Shelf and Nonstop up in the motherfucking building for show. Let's get it cracking. Get a
I
You
crack.
told
might
you
need to get off your
I
show,
made him
but it won't cut you out.
Tom Garner. And Tom Garner said, fuck that shit.
Hey, them shorts was fire though. Them shorts, hey, them shorts be getting
You
better and
should see
better,
the one
bro.
I made. You should see the one I made last night. I was with Tom. I made us. I doubled up.
They say shot time, bro. They say shot time if you drinking.
Yeah, bro, I'm drinking, bro. Drinking and smoking.
Oh, that me too. Me too. What you smoking on, bro?
Some free. I don't know. Somebody gave it to me.
Oh shit, that'd be the best kind. That'd be the best kind. Shit.
But the
Nah,
ones
that
who
joint.
did it, I don't know. But the ones. I'm glad I'm talking about basketball on my other one. They'd have been gone too.
Shit.
I better leave that Jason Harris. I mean, I put a bulldog with nobody on that.
Shit. Hey, that's crazy as shit. Oh man.
Buck, him and Buck. They got a line of curves. Him and his cousin, they got a whole line of curves.
Shit. Smoking that citrus. Hey, it's wild. It's wild out here right now too. Hey, it's wild. It's wild outside right now. Goddamn it, it's wild. It's wild. Shit.
Nah, that bro. Got me feeling like a whole whore out here.
KT crazy as shit. Oh man. Shit, it's wild out this motherfucker. It's wild out this motherfucker. That's all I can say, bro. That's
Hey,
all I can say.
Little Tom, little Tom got mad with the roast.
Tom better not be getting mad. He should be. He better not be getting mad. If he getting mad, that must mean his money messed up. That's the only way I can see him getting mad. His money messed up. If that
Yeah,
money ain't messed up, he ain't mad. That's
he might have laughed at that first one, but the second one probably wasn't that funny to him.
shit. Them Jones was fire. Them Jones was fire. All of them was fire. Shit. Them Jones was fire. Shit. I'm trying to think of shit. What was the one jump? Yeah. Yeah. I can understand though. I can understand. Shit. You hitting them Jones like damn, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. They fucking up again. Shit. They hit.
I can hear
You
you.
be hitting them Jones short. I be reading. That shit just like hip hop. I be looking forward to them motherfucking shorts. That shit just like hip hop with the different movies and all that shit. You ain't lying, goddamn it. You ain't lying. Shit. That's why y'all need be somewhere where as though they can't take y'all off because y'all ain't did shit wrong. This the shit they doing to y'all some shit that it's like the haters could do that shit with no recourse.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta go where
with
they
no
got at least get
recourse.
some they at least gotta have some accountability for the shit. They can't just throw no rocks and hide their hand and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all need to go to them places now. Y'all done got bigger than this type shit. Y'all need to go where y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all gotta go because this shit they won't even let y'all talk and shit, goddamn.
Mm,
And I can't put a rerun of. They
Yeah,
shut the rerun down.
they shut the rerun down, and that's why I know. That's why I know it's the same way they did it because they didn't even give no. Hey y'all can't do that. A little warning or nothing. Like they give everybody else, or you can't do this, and this is why you can't do it. You go ahead and fix it, and you can put it back up. That's what they giving. They just straight eye from the top. No warning is over with. We ain't even start yet.
Motherfucker, YouTube just like the rap game and the crap game, ain't it, Bo? It's just like it's the same shit.
There it is. Straight up, they cutting. They
Yeah.
cutting.
Hey, Bo, I'm gonna ask you a Nonstop a question about some dogs. Like, I think y'all, I was asking Pop the same shit. Like, what in y'all opinion? Like, how would y'all, in y'all breeding philosophy? I don't know, whatever you call that shit. How do you make good dogs? You know what I mean? Just getting to the basics of the shit. Like, you ain't even got to dress it up, whatever. Just kick the real shit about it. How you feel about how how do you even make good dogs? You know what I mean? Do you got to have a good dog first to even make good dogs? Or just how do you make a motherfucking good dog? How do you make good dogs? That's what I want to ask.
Shoot, Pop was telling you.
In
Pop was telling you before you cut him off. He was telling you. You try to cut him off when he said, "Yeah, you get some of that fire ass red boy stuff," and then you try to cut him off.
No, hell no. I ain't hear that part. Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
He said,
He did
man,
say that about
yeah,
the
he
red
said you
boy.
get that
He said
bulletin,
about the red boy
then
shit. He
boy, you
said
get
that.
some of that good. Oh
He said, the red
yeah.
boy,
You try to cut him
the
off.
red boy shit turned on, the female turned on, he do a big black motherfucker on top of him. Oh, yeah. I ain't trying to cut him off. I got you, don't stop. I got you. Go ahead, kick your shit then. Shit.
Hell, look.
Okay.
Yeah, look, one thing. Look for most things. I don't know. Look like you could take one that don't fight and beat one that bites and get a grand champion.
And then
Look
what?
like
You
this
got to
for the best.
also what's considered a good dog to you? Because I had some good dogs in my eyes until I went to Tennessee with my cousin.
Yeah, niggas
And that
forget about
badass
that
dog
part.
I thought was bad,
Yeah.
I said, "Oh my goodness."
Niggas forget about that part. Stop. You right. About
83.
your, yeah, uh-huh. It's just like you going you think you good in basketball and shit. You shitting on niggas in your area. You soon as you go with it, where everybody like that. Yeah, it's make you whole shit change. Whole shit change.
Yeah, my whole eye changed instantly. I don't know what I was looking at before calling bad. It was bad because I won with it. I won money with it, so it was bad to me. I went over there like 6 minutes. He done skint it. Like, no, it's a
Yeah,
fluke. This is
Tone.
a fluke. This is a fluke. Another one.
I see
Oh
you,
my,
Tone.
what?
You picked up that jewel that you told you. I see you. Hey, you said good too. You said that shit good, Tone. Tony got that jewel. I got you, Tony. Salute. Yeah, I like that. It look good up there too. Dog aptitude test. Train them and let the other good dogs teach them. Damn right, God damn it. Shit. I hear you, Big Tony. Salute.
Hey, Hardy dog. See you in a minute. Salute.
So if you could breed the best of the best and then don't get the best, but you could get average, and I thought there was some successful breedings back then, as long as I got something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was looking for the best of the best. If I could have got what I had, I was satisfied.
Real
But
talk.
but now, but now when you get to looking at the rocket scientists of it, the people got the best of the best out of nothing. It didn't do nothing, and you got the best out of it. They were man killers, and they got the best out of them. So I don't know, though. I don't know if everybody look ain't the same, or they got some people just know how to put peanut butter and jelly together. Well, nobody don't want to get luck no credit.
No, that's real talk though, bro. Just even what you just said about putting peanut butter and jelly together. Cause some people, just like the food, some shit, motherfucker know how to cook the fuck out that grilled cheese sandwich, that regular old shit that You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Yeah, some people really know how to make that shit taste like, but shit, that shit was good. Yeah, I just when you said that shit, it made me think. Like, yeah, some people just know how to cook some shit, know how they got a talent for that shit some type of way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people just a
And I agree with
sandwich.
the
Another
nut part
person
too.
make a meal out of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly. 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 And then the part on see the question kind of loaded because you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Niggas always jump straight to the breeding shit. You know what I mean? Jump straight to the breeding and shit, Bo, right? And I'm saying, how you make good dogs and shit. How you make good dogs? You gotta get one good dog first, let alone two. You gotta get one at least.
Yeah,
You gotta at least put your eyes on one good dog first. That might take a while. That might you might
yeah.
it might take a while.
Yeah, especially if you're talking about a female. To start it off with,
Right, right,
a decent bar dog come around all the time.
right, right. So you think it's easier? So yeah, I like that too because it's better to be keeping your eye out for that good bitch. Even though if you run across the male first, you ain't gonna turn nothing down good or whatever if you see it. But yeah, your first joint, you should be looking for that bitch that turned out to be a good dog. But hey, cause you always could buy. You saying you always could stud it out to the good dogs that's out there. You saying, bro? Is that what you saying?
Yeah, yeah. My
Mm-hmm.
male dog, they all over the world.
Plus, a good female, she got a lot more variables with it. She got to be a good dog. Then she got to be able to throw good. Then she got to be able to raise the puppies. And a lot of bad dogs could never raise a puppy. I had a bad
And
female,
and,
then bred about
and
seven
dogs
times,
and
never
dogs don't
raised a
fight
puppy.
so good. Ain't there something? Your good
Say
bitch
what?
can't raise no puppies, but the bitch that don't do nothing raised all the children.
And yeah, and be having 11,
Right,
11 puppies in
right.
the litter. That good bitch said, I don't got no time for no children.
Everybody, this is life, bro. You can't dictate life, bro. It's just like our life. We don't know what our children gonna be till they get big. They're like they didn't know what we were gonna do until we left the coop. You got to wait on that shit. You got to find out what that shit's gonna be, and then you got to give it a job.
Yes,
And like
sir.
everybody can't keep a job.
Yes, sir.
So the ones that keep their job, that's the ones I try to kind of don't get my stuff off of.
Yes, sir.
And as long as I can duplicate that, every now and then you get something better. And that same little. Every now and then you get something better the next time you do it. But I don't think of the got what I put in it. I was happy, I ain't gonna get on here and lie like other people say. They'll talk about what they got after they got it. And that's easy to do that.
I understand.
Yeah, that's the way I do that. I did that. I already knew they was gonna do that.
All right.
I did
So
my stuff.
yeah. So yeah. Once you cook it, man, I gotta respect the chef that's doing the cooking and shit. And yeah, we gonna salute the dogs, but we talk about making actually making good dogs. So this about saluting the chef sometimes. Like like and Bo, that's why I want to ask you certain things like you two nonstop, like like I asked Pops, like it's just basic 101 shit or whatever, however y'all want to cook on it. But like what's your kind of philosophy on and I know everything ain't right and everybody got their own ways, but I'm just asking y'all, what's your philosophy on as far as like when say you got the good dogs now, where you at least put your eyes on you got a good female, and now you got the male, and you got your first litter. Is you planning on keeping all them, or um if you is you planning on keeping all them, and how long do it take for you to know what you need to know on keeping them, or is you just talk to me from there? Y'all go where y'all want to go with it.
Go first, Nonstop.
Oh well, shoot, I had a little bit of space, so I like try to keep the whole litter and see what shape from that. I might give one. I never really saw. I think I never sold a dog. I might give somebody one or something like that. But I'll keep the whole. I'll try to keep the whole litter and see. And then depending on how it was bred, I guess I'll go for how long I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Cause when
Okay.
a part of mine, he was getting out, and he had some Eli dogs, so that's what he always. It was on Eli mixed with some Plumber's alligator stuff, and he was always like, "You gotta wait on them. You gotta wait on them. You gotta let them grow up to be about 3 years old before you know." So I might have held on longer for to them, with them
Yes,
or
sir.
whatever. But the ones I know that I seen it, like my people had or already had it, and I've been through it a while, I already know. Hey, by this certain time, if they ain't what I'm looking for, then they can go. Not saying they might not turn out how I want it, but I kind of already know I'm not waiting, especially when it be like a little eight and six or seven of them already where you want them at. At least
Yes, sir.
getting there around 15 to 18 month age, and you got that one just look like a dud. Yeah, that might just go to a good home.
Yes, sir.
One of them hog dogs owners, them hog hunters,
Yes, sir.
ship them down the road, or give it to one of my partners where they can sell it and get some money off it for them.
All right, now, I'm focused in on you real quick, nonstop. All right, now, I hear a lot of that. Uh, give the shit you don't get the shit that don't make your cut to the hog hunters. Cool, cool. All right, now I ask you this though: can the hog hunters call you back for any reason and say they got something that you might want? Just ask
I don't know. They never did.
them.
Now they used
Okay,
to, they used to
okay,
call and brag about it, but you know what I'm
okay,
saying. Or maybe
okay,
that's what they
but
were trying to do. But
okay.
I ain't.
Okay, so you wasn't
No.
never interested. You wasn't never once some of your things with the hog hunting camps and stuff like that. You're the type job I got you. They wasn't for that. You wasn't interested. You wasn't interested. Got you. All right. Bo, you want to cook on how long you keeping them? How long you keeping them joints off the two good dogs you finally got, and you got to first lit off. Is you keep more of them or housing them, and how long is you keeping them jokers under your watch, historically speaking, or whatever? You feel me?
Well, I ain't never the one that had no space. My space was small. I'm living right like a minute from downtown and another 15 minutes from LSU. So I
Not
had
even
no space
15.
for all that stuff. So I kept one. Until my dog had 11 puppies, I couldn't keep with one. Maybe two. If maybe two. If I had places to put it, I couldn't keep no more than two dogs. So I'd have had a whole lot of litter, so I ain't got but one dog, bro. And if it don't make it, that one dog that I picked don't make it for me, that's a bust.
All
Because
right, so that
all the ones where I put the where I either I sold them or gave them away, they did to me.
that raises more questions with you, Bo. To me, I want to ask you more questions. I'd be like, okay, dang, you married to Lady Luck then with that type style. You married to Lady Luck. Lady Luck important in your life. So
But
so
very
but
luck,
you
very
had a
important
lot
in
of
my life,
success.
though.
You had a lot of success though. So Damn. So okay, so you kind of married to Lady Luck because you only keeping one of the motherfuckers. So that makes me ask you, Bo. Hold up now. What's your eye? What's your eye? What you seeing in that pup you picking the one you keeping? Can you let us know the one that you keeping? Seeing as though you creating these good dogs and you got to get these motherfuckers away. So you ain't trying to really shoot yourself in the foot. You know you blessing everybody, but you wanna try to bless yourself. So I'm asking you, like, what kind of eye did Bo have to try to pick that one puppy out of his own litter? What was the eye like? Can you give us hints to what you was looking for? Salute.
Right there, I picked that one. He just looked like that tall from a puppet. Just the look of him, spellboard dog. Uh, all the little be the same color. I don't usually use to pick nothing with too much white on it, but sometimes depending on what you offer, okay. But it was just lucky, bro. I picked one puppy. I think I bred to that cool buck dog, the cool buck dog, the first little. I killed one puppy. She had like 11 or 12. Uh, he made it. The second little was to my side dog. She had 11 or 12 puppies. I killed one puppy. The third little was to one time one of Lobo, which was off he was half brother to El Diablo. He was off of uh, King and Black Top. I killed one puppy. They made it. I think my fourth little was to Riverview Kennels Champion Slingshot. I killed one puppy. I think my next little was to a Son of Hunter Red. A Son of Hunter Red to Locks Turbo. A Hunter Red and Locks Turbo, that's the tab little man. So, white, yeah, the white tab. Little man sister to Hunter Red. I killed one puppy. And last little was to her little man brother. What the he ate all the will. But I killed one puppy. And that
Right.
was one of my bitches. And I had another bitch, I did the same to her with that one puppy. And I crossed them two into each other. And there you go. I've been running that for about 30 years or so.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. And I asked Pop these same questions. So I'm just running it through y'all too, because I like
But
to know.
mine little make sisters and brothers.
That's why I'm ready to get at with you. So you a nonstop, like, how what do you use inbreeding for, and when do you see signs that you want to inbreed, if any, and why do you use inbreeding or line breeding as a tool? Um, I see Bo pedigrees. Bo pedigrees. He ain't scared of he. This is me coming from my view of when I'm looking at Bo work and shit like that. I see Bo looking like he's inbreeding is a tool that he uses, advanced classes. And just me smelling how he talking to me about the dogs, I'm seeing that he's saying basically, and I might be wrong, Bo. You could correct me anytime, but I feel as though you being as though you only keeping one dog and shit like that. Basically, you playing a game of when you do get some good shit, when Lady Luck do shine on you, you immediately go into the lockdown sauce. You locking in that shit, and you use the inbreed as a tool.
That's right.
You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
That's how I feel. So but as far as the inbreeding shit, you and Nonstop, how do y'all use that as a tool, and when do you decide to use it?
I use
Well,
it all the time. I never thought about it, bro. I never even thought about it being inbred. I never thought about it. I never thought about it that way. But I never looked at my pedigree, bro, till I was out of dog. And that's when the YouTube, when I started messing with the YouTube, that's when I started looking at my pedigree. But I hadn't looked at one of my pedigrees in over 15 years or so. Cause it's easier. The dogs was right there.
the dog.
All the dogs was
Mhm.
there. It was right there. So I hadn't got into the stage of that paper thing. because I had all the dogs, you know, and I could go off of what I'm seeing off of each dog. And then, bro, after you breed, Toyo, be honest with your dog. I done bred a lot of people dog. I done seen a lot of dogs go, bro. I ain't real trustworthy on people with their animals, on what they do with them, because you know what you do might don't go with me,
Yes, sir.
and what I do, you might don't want me around you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, so,
So if you
so,
ain't, so if you, I don't care if your dog the 116,
uh-huh.
if he ain't what I do, wow, you got to move around.
So, Bo, so you saying the niggas you fuck with, the niggas that you fucked with for something personal as your dogs and breeding to them and shit, the niggas you fuck with, the work had to be the common denominator. Fuck the bloodline, fuck the fucking what special shit you think you got. Our work gotta be similar. The work gotta be the common denominator in the type of niggas that you fucking with. Am I correct?
No, when you bred a dog from Gable, you know one thing,
Yes,
dog.
sir. Uh-huh.
Ain't nothing in the world that you could do to it that's gonna make it stop coming.
Okay. Okay. Salute. Salute. Salute.
So what I did when I hooked my dogs together and bought them, I wouldn't. I even care. I don't even care what you got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute. Double salute,
Yeah,
God damn
yeah. I don't care. I don't care what your crowd hollering. I don't care what kind of receipts that you have.
it.
I know
Yeah,
one thing though. Hey, ain't nothing that you coming here for that this dog ain't already seen before.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I know the fuck that's right. Salute, 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 top show. Salute.
Yeah, but I used to roll. Then I used to school. I used to school my dogs with people that I was gonna be going into. I never rolled my dogs together because they wasn't doing nothing but telling me that my other dog wasn't shit.
Hey, you sound like you
I,
sound.
I, I rolled both of my dogs. Now I'm on the telephone with you bragging on how good my dog is than my other one.
I know that's right. Yes, sir.
You can't be nobody like that dog. So I was looking for the people that had those names, that the stuff that I was gonna be going into
Uh
to
huh.
see if I need to even take that shit over there by them. I need to know where I'm at now. I don't need to know where I'm at with me. I need to know where I'm at with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I
Salute.
got chance to roll. I got chance to roll with the gambler. I got chance to roll his dog from Diamond Hill directly from his house. I got chance to roll with dogs from Crenshaw. I got chance to roll with dogs from Thomas Smith, ALG, Kirkland, uh, Mr. Kimbrough, Boot Camp Click, Bar A Pinnell, Bobby Hall, Mississippi Hot. So I can go on for 2 days telling you who I got chance to roll my dogs with. And when my dogs will stand up for stuff like that, what you think I'm worried about what somebody else talking about?
Hell no. Hell no.
So you stand up there, my boy, then let me stand up there and talk all this shit with the little dress on, clapping for their dog.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
then
sir.
about an hour now, then ask them that same question. What the word you say y'all
Nonstop. What about you?
Yeah.
What about you, Nonstop? What you, as far as how you use your inbreeding and why?
I ain't really get to inbreed too much. I was going to, but I ain't really get a chance to. But the same way as far as looking at the dogs is basically the same way. I use that dirty 30. That's when I used to take it off the yard and find something really good to look at it with. Something like you said, another competitor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I might get a few bumps when I'm gonna at least get that dirty 30 or whatever. I'm gonna go probably off the yard. But a lot of times, everybody had dogs, so it was like you got to bump against everybody. Somebody always had something they want to look at. It was never no problem finding a role, but half the people worked their dogs for a role anyway, because they was trying to shine.
That's right.
So
That's right.
so I'll be good.
I see
I'll
that.
go straight off the chain.
People down that way, bro. If you had I don't care how great your animal was, Toyo. Well, I don't care how it could be your best animal that done some of the best things for you. You done got some of the better dogs that you had off of him. If you ain't beat nothing but 3, 4 black people with him, boy, don't nobody consider that to be a good dog this way.
Salute that.
Because you ain't beating them with a bunch of us with it.
I
But
understand.
if you don't whoop the opposite side, it don't even matter if it was a big kennel named dog and it was a bunch of black dudes. They still don't give you recognition on your dog this way, bro. If you didn't whoop none of the other sides, dog, you ain't did nothing with your dog.
I feel you. I got respect
I
that.
don't know why. I don't know why it's like that down here, bro.
Nah, I got respect that. There ain't nothing wrong with that standard. Shit, I kind of dig it for real, for real. It's like basically, like fuck the black on black thing. You know what I mean? You want to press me, nigga? Go to the other side, and knock off. Something that they got representing what they do. You know what I mean? Seeing as
Yeah,
though, and it ain't no racist thing, or you could call it a racist thing. It's just about we know that they keep secrets and keep secret dogs, and we want to shine against their secrets. Our secrets want to shine against
yeah,
their secrets in the
and, and,
competition.
and they got the better dogs.
Yeah, so we
And
always want we always yeah. So I salute that. I salute that. It ain't nothing but realness in there. I understand where you coming from. Salute.
but up north, the black man made a name off of the black man.
We understand that too. We understand that part too. We understand that part. We understand exactly what you're talking about. Like you saying up here seemed like you saying up this way and up north further, it seemed like more black dudes was on the top shelf. More black dudes was on the top shelf or whatever that you could get that was respected, I guess you saying. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
nah,
they were the top shelf.
I understand. Salute. I understand totally where you coming from.
Especially in the late 90s, 2000, early 2000. Oh, yeah. That's a black man's game that way, for sure.
Oh shit, we got another legend in the house. He can tell you about it. We on the white boys, we on the white boy camps versus the black boy camps. No racist shit, but you can call it a race if you want to. Keep it real. We just talking about the white boy dogs and the black boy dogs, and how we was always in competition on pops. We were saying the good brother Bo was telling us how back in the day that you wasn't shit if you just beating up on niggas. You had to be one of the white boys. What you feel about it, pops?
Yeah, that's when you got, you got a pass after you did that. See, I was open to the world.
Hey, bro, he said that
If you
shit.
weighed 55,
Go ahead, pops. We hear you. If you wait, you said you was open to the world. What?
yeah, I mean, if he weighed 55 and he said, "Oh man, he did this and did that," you don't even do that. No, I don't. This got a job, so they just had a job. They didn't, do no particular stuff. I didn't go to shows, and
Talk
if
to
I
talk
thought
to
he
him
was
about
what
that
he's
part.
supposed to
Talk
be,
to talk to him about that part though, Pop. You ain't go to the shows. The shows came to you. Is that what you saying?
now
what,
you're right.
what
Yeah,
but
No, they can't equal. I didn't do that.
make us understand your view though. You know these boys, these you know you this the good brother up here right now. These good brothers up here right now, historically speaking, they legends pops. Now I know you don't really give a fuck about that type shit, but they legends. They did do shows. They did do shows. That was their thing. They did shows. Historically speaking, and we lying
Yeah,
to each other. Go ahead.
yeah. Well, the brother got the J on there. He had my same concept, you know. So I can't remember names and shit, but I'm just going by symbols I'm looking at on the screen.
Oh, that's Bo. That's Bo. That's Big Brother Bo, pops. Big Brother J Bo. J Bo. That's what the J stand for, J Bo, bro.
Okay, J-Bo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did the same. I wrestled with a lot of them, and they would just come, 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 and I'm riding them around in the car, and they say, "Oh, that can't work," and drop the lead, and I give them a shovel.
Bo. Where Bo at? Oh, he must have stepped off. Bo be back. Bo be back. Yeah, but like I said, uh, coming from pops, my bulldog pops. You know what I mean? Nonstop. You still with me? Oh shit. It's just me and you again, pops. What the fuck? We
And I
playing
like,
tag around this bitch. But anyway,
yeah,
hey, you always told me that
well,
type shit though.
I like Bo's approach because he open to the world too. That's what hey.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I ain't even
Salute.
worried about what you got, shit.
Yeah, salute. Salute top shelf for sure. Salute top shelf. You ain't lying about that. Oh, so you was listening while you had fell off. You was listening then, huh?
Yeah, my phone had died.
Oh, okay. Shit. We was
Yeah, my
waiting for you to
phone had
come
died, so I had to. Yeah, I heard y'all, I kept up with the conversation.
back. Yes, sir. Yes,
Everybody
sir.
was talking real stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That coming from you, I calls you my bulldog pops, and I be for real about that shit,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I got bulldog brother too. Now, I always come from
Yeah.
up underneath you, and you say, cause like you say, you ain't do no shows, you ain't did no, you don't do that type shit, but you had some badass dogs, and the people who did do shows,
Yeah.
they
And,
would come up there, and had to use the shovel. I understand all that, you
right.
know. And, I came up underneath you
Yeah.
as though you used to tell me if I'm there 30 minutes, if I'm there more, if I'm there 31 minutes, I'm there a minute too long. You used to tell me, and, and
Yeah.
also, so so I come from that, you know. And then I went to bro them, you know what I mean, bro them, you know how they is. So then wham. So
Right.
so I love being in the middle of all the shit. I talks about shit. I talks about shit. I can't fuck with neither one of you motherfuckers, you or him. But basically, I like to talk my shit because I be in between the different views and shit, and I respect both of them. So I just just salute to the shit you be talking, and salute to Bo too, and the shit he be talking. Salute both of them. That's what's up. That's all I'm saying. I was talking to him about this this inbreeding thing though, because Bo used that inbreeding as a tool for real, for real. You know what I mean? You heard what he was saying about that
Right.
inbreeding shit. I don't know where them
Right.
niggas at
That's what
though.
I was
Hope they
saying.
all right.
Me and
Y'all
they
all
got the
right?
same philosophy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to ask you though, pops. Is mouth?
Yeah.
I know mouth was an important thing to you, or you fucked with a line that they definitely had mouth. Um. What I want to ask you. As far as mouth, is that something easy to maintain in your dogs personally in your yard? Was mouth something easy to maintain?
Yeah, because I will keep it for sure. all the all the good mouths stayed in the program, but I was looking for intelligence and natural ability because you got to wrestle and twist and do all kind of shit, and they got to run 35, 45 minutes. You know, because if they get on some shit that's down in bushes, they ducking and dodging, and they got to catch up with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then after I couldn't keep up with them, I had to just stop. So I just developed my shit at home so I could send it out there. I got my accolades out of a fella that was his wife was up on the corner, and we were at the fruit stand, and I had a puppy, hog dog puppy, in the truck, and she said, "Oh, my husband do that down in the swamps," and the little boy was looking at the dog, and I seen he walked right up and opened his mouth, felt his leg. I looked at Shorty. I say, "Your daddy taught you that?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "How much you sell your puppies for?" I said, "I don't know, 500." So when they got ready to leave, my man on the corner, he came over and said, "Hey, man, give me one of them puppies. I'll go and give you what you want later on. We work it out." So I gave him one. He sent him on down there with the man. He came back up. He said, "Hey, buddy, you got any more of them puppies?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Man, that thing was for real." He said, "Man," he said, "Hey," he said, "I got the best shit down there where I'm from there." He said, "I got to get another one." I said, "I got an older dog, same bloodline."
Pops. Hey, somebody want to ask you
Yeah,
something, Pop. Hold on.
go ahead.
Hi, Pops.
Hello.
Hi. I wanted to know how much is it actually the dog and the breed and like their line and stuff, or how much is it the person and the work that they're putting in that makes the dog what they are?
No, it has to be both.
So you say 50-50, Pop?
Yeah, if you don't know nothing, you can't teach a dog nothing.
And if he don't want to do nothing, he ain't gonna do nothing. Hmm.
Oh, there you go. J-Bo back.
Yeah,
J-Bo.
so you gotta know. Yeah, so you gotta know what you want him to do and give him a job. Just like your profession, you aspire to be the best you can at what you do. So you gotta make the dog do the same thing.
Now y'all, damn, Pops, you done let out the bag. Now they know where I stole that get the dogs a job from. Y'all caught me. I got them from my pops. Get the dogs a job. Mr. Vernon, salute Mr. Starr. Hey, Mr. Starr, Mr. Starr said they used to be mad, pissed off when they get their ass whipped by unknown dog. Pop.
Yeah, I know. But you sell puppies that way, even though you don't even know what it is, but just your excess, so that feeds the rest of your yard for the year. You know?
Hey, Pops, I be trying to tell them you been around Sparks and all of them at them farm joints. You been around old P Sparks and all of them, ain't you?
Oh yeah.
Pete, would P Sparks buy from a black man, Pop?
Man, he buy from quality. He don't care who it belong to. If he had the attributes that he was looking for, hey, he take it to his yard, and if it don't work out, feed the gators and shit.
You ever hear him talk shit, Pops?
Oh yeah. That's I was at a place that got the chance to peep, see how they really did it.
How they really did it, Pop?
Oh shit! I mean, they come to buy something. They want to see what they gonna do, especially if it was 5 or 6 months old.
Woo wee,
They drop
woo
him in.
wee,
They drop him in between some bales of hay and see what the motherfucker do. They bump him for two
woo
minutes and
wee,
okay, I'll keep this one.
woo wee. I like when you talk your shit, Pops. Cause look here, look here. I they think I just be talking shit when you said motherfucker a box was furniture.
Mm. Straight up.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't know about that back in this. I throw out a name like P Sparks, so you know the motherfuckers know P Sparks. So I throw out a name like him to just kind of this. You know they like to hear the designer names. They catch dog pops. You popping out here though, pops. You popping, but you know they got here. They always got here.
Yeah.
The heroes. They always got here. Their heroes. Yeah, let them know that them motherfuckers know where the good dogs at too. They ain't scared. If they got buy from a black motherfucker,
And
they gonna buy from a black motherfucker.
they go to the sale. You can take your dogs to the sale in your area if you got puppies, and everybody knew you was there. The dog people did. So I be down there looking for goats and chickens and shit, and run into that kind of shit. So you peep. I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "Damn!" I seen him in hard in scratch line. That damn, I seen him in this.
But they did that where birds are come from. I think like that.
Yeah. And if you be down in Tennessee and way down in the bushes right there in the triangle where Virginia, West Virginia, and all that shit come together, shit, that's where they be, boy. That's where, and you get some bad shit.
You and Mr. Hampton, you and Mr. Hampton went down there before the guy would get some shit.
Oh, yeah. Man, he ran me all through the goddamn mountain looking for, trying to catch up with a dude.
Salute Mr. Hampton. Salute Mr. Hampton.
We
He the
brought
one
him
that
up.
had he the one that had the brother the grand champion rage. He don't get enough pub out here. Mr. Hampton had a lot of good dogs and this
Yeah.
and my bulldog Pops was his kennel partner and they and you know that's why we talk guys shit. It ain't really a game. It's for real. But yeah, if you know, you know. Salute Pop. Get him.
Well, yeah. And then, he would get good shit, and I had the space, so bring it down on my yard, and if he wasn't for what they wanted, he go into my hog catching shit.
So it was always a relationship. That's why I was always telling guys, you know, it was always a relationship. Show dogs, good dogs, whatever you call them good for. Pops always told me it was just a job. The
Yeah.
dog's the same. You fucking with these genetics. The dog's the same. Find them a fucking job. Have some accountability for being a dog owner. Stop trying. Stop trying to just be a show
Oh yeah.
off with dogs that you think is the badass dog, whatever. Motherfuckers all across the country got that shit. And he always told me the good dogs is where the work is. It's work always. It's a big ass country. He always told me it's a big ass country. It's woods that have not been tamed yet. There's a lot of places people ain't been yet. And he said the dogs follow where the work is. Where the work, a lot of shit made sense. You want good dogs, it's work out there for dogs. You'll find them where the work is. People need dogs for certain situations. So what you need yours for? Salute, Pops.
Yeah. While I was off, and while I was off, I heard y'all talking about a subject about good dogs having couldn't raise a litter. I always, when I was really putting them out, had me a surrogate. And hounds are the best surrogates you can get.
You gonna make some of these motherfuckers leave the room with some of this shit you ready to talk about. But go ahead. Go ahead, Pop. You know I'm just talking to you
Well,
real. You know they don't like to hear certain shit, but like when you on here, It is what it is, and I let you drive us all through the motherfucking woods. Talk to him about the motherfucking hound dogs, pot. Even the ply hounds and all that shit. Go ahead all the way in on.
Oh well, hey, a dog is a dog. You just make him do the purpose that you want him for. If you want him for bull baiting, you gotta have a bitch that got undetermined skills. So you start off with one of them little badass terriers.
You listening to that shit in the background. You gotta turn that TV down, Pop. That's why you late delay with us. We cooking, goddamn it. We let
Oh,
the
okay.
people want the good food, goddamn it. Now we warm now. Come on.
But if you know you know, I'm working with this old TV. If I cut it down, I cut it off. Yep, get back.
When you try to be nosy, you try to
So,
listen to yourself talking all that shit. You try to be nosy. Stop trying to be nosy. Cut that motherfucker down. You know you on stage. Just cut that motherfucker down. You talk to us like we on the phone. So you try to listen to all that shit.
hey, Tara,
Fuck all that.
see if you can cut the volume down on the phone, on the TV. They say I'm getting a back drag. Volume down.
Y'all know only talk to pops like that when I'm far away. That motherfucker got them guns around him. I can't talk that shit.
Nah, he always been my son. Ain't no days like that. He used to tickle me. He first come down here. He be he be all wide eyed, and he come say, "Oh man, that's a pretty little dog." I said, "Yeah, her name is Diesel." He said, "How much she weigh?" I said, "Maybe 40 pounds." Shit. He take it down there where he be hanging out. He come back. He say, "Hey pops, what you want for this little dog?" I said, "Man, I don't want to give it my dog." Next thing you know, he come in here with a green Mercedes shining like a dime. You know, I
Pops, your
said,
ass
"What's
colorblind.
that
That bitch
for?"
was
I
pearl
know
white.
you like.
That bitch was pearl white. Pops, your ass colorblind. That
No,
bitch was pearl
the
white.
one you gave me was green.
Nigga, I just gave you the green Jag. Nigga, I gave you the white motherfucking 71 motherfucking classic Benz, motherfucker. That was the white jump. I don't know if you painted the green, but yeah, I wanted that bully son dog bad as a motherfucker. I said, shit, you like these old cars, Pops? Here you go. Here you go. Let me get that motherfucker. hey, hey, this year only lasted
Yep.
24 hours, but that was a bad motherfucker. That was a bad bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a bad bitch. Old Saddle. I remember Saddle. Salute, Saddle. Salute. Bully Son all through that paperwork. Bully Son all through that paperwork. I ain't seen no other name but Bully Son.
And yeah, and her brother was that Chinaman shit.
Hey, shit. You already know. When I wanted that shit, I wanted that shit. Once you told me
Yeah,
that white motherfucker, the KKK dude, he said,
yeah,
you said he be weight pulling with them bitches or whatever he was doing. He said, but the ones
yeah,
they ain't get along. They ain't get along. The ones they ain't get along, they sent on over to you. But and that bitch was little too.
yeah,
Man, that motherfucker
yeah,
had that little man disease, that Napoleon complex. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a
yeah,
bad joker. That was a bad joker. Yes,
yeah.
sir. And
Well, he always
they
been.
used to believe, I used, I did Casper wrong. I did Casper dirty back in the day. All because when you sent me out there with Casper, you sent me out there with that white pretty motherfucking bully son dog, all white motherfucker. And everywhere I went with that motherfucker, the motherfucker said, man, white dogs curves like a motherfucker. Man, you know how many motherfuckers I had prove wrong with that shit. Hey, hey, salute, salute, hey, salute, salute all them
But
dogs, though, Pop.
I told you got. I said, when you riding him around, I said he bite people. when they get close to you, oh, you say,
Hey man,
oh, he don't act like that. I said, okay.
man, that motherfucker wouldn't let a nigga shake my hand or nothing. He wouldn't even let a nigga shake my hand. Salute.
God
And
damn.
I ain't teach him nothing. I ain't teach him nothing. Pops gave me that leash. He said, first of all, I couldn't get it myself. He said, now when I hand you this leash, I'm telling you, when I hand you this leash, you know how them old heads talk to you, bro. Talk to you like have you fascinated or something, like they doing some magic and shit. So I'm listening to Pops. He said, when I hand you this leash now, this dog ain't gonna let nothing else be around you. He ain't gonna let nothing. Man, he wasn't lying. That motherfucker was like my motherfucking bodyguard. I ain't even gonna lie. Salute.
What?
Hey, but hey, pops.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that nigga.
You hear me?
Both of them niggas up here on the panel with us some bad motherfuckers. Now I ain't gonna front. You know that. The one youngin, the one youngin feeling you so much he done gave you a press. He say, "Oh, here you go, pops." And
Yeah, he gave me
that's
good
his big
dog.
bro. That's his big bro down there with the J on it. Thorough motherfucking legend down there in that swamps down the legend down there in that bottom part, that Louisiana
Oh
bottom
yeah.
part. That motherfucker said,
Well,
said one time.
she got some nice attributes.
That
Hmm.
motherfucker in the bottom, that
Yeah.
motherfucker down there on the bottom, that motherfucker with that J on it, though, pops. That motherfucker said that at the bottom one time. He said, you couldn't come through this motherfucker without seeing two people, and I was one of them. Am I lying, Boski?
That right. That right.
There you go.
Another dude stayed like maybe 15 houses from me, and that was the other dude. Nowhere else counts. If you came to Baton Rouge, you gonna see one of the two. You gonna see him or you gonna see me. That
That
depends on
pops.
what the weight was.
Let me put some respect on your name, though, Bo. You know this my pops because you know he already feeling you in spirit and all that shit. But pops, you know Kobe though, right?
Yeah,
Tell him
yeah.
this this nigga right here had Kobe mad at him. Kobe, what? Tell him your Kobe story, Boski.
Hey, bro. He used to say my boy Larry was buying puppets from him. And he'll send Larry the pictures of the puppets. It'd be 15 puppets he trying to sell. I mean, said, but some beautiful buckskin dogs. He had a couple black and white ones, or maybe a couple white ones. But they had a lot of brindle ones too. And every time Larry would buy one, he would get a bundle. And I kept telling Larry, I told him to tell him, I'll buy one, but I want one of the buckskins. I don't want the bundle. Larry rich me the phone. So I told Cole, I said, man, I like your puppets. We started looking Nero a little bit. I wouldn't mind getting one from you, but I want a buckskin one. He told me, on the only way that I could get a buckskin dog from him, black or white, white or black, was I had to buy two bundles, breed them together, and get one on my own because he don't sell buckskin and black and white dogs. He only sells the brindle puppets. And I told him, well, fuck you then. And he told me, you could with a 52-pound male. He said, my son got him in Texas right now, going for his third. What you want to do? So I ain't say nothing. I had no dog that size. And then this Kobe, I was about to just talk all class to
Hmm.
the Kobe. And that
Right.
motherfucker told me, after I ain't say nothing, he told me, well, the next time, if you ain't got nothing, shut the fuck up and get the phone back to Larry. If I cried, if he had me stuck, I couldn't say nothing. How about Larry out the next day?
Yeah.
He called Larry and told Larry to give me back a phone. You found something for me yet? I said, nah, I ain't found nothing for you. He said, all right, then, well, next time you won't talk sporty, You better have you something. Or not shut the fuck up. I can do them up eye, bro. Alright, bitch, you looking? My little dog didn't go 52. I tried this bitch ass. Then none of my partners would take the fight, bro. You know, this COVID. I want nobody about to get their ass whooped by
Right,
COVID for me.
right.
But if I know what I know now, I would have took that. You wouldn't have known nobody else that would have got beat by COVID, boy. That done made me historical. I should have took that ass whoop.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should took that ass. Well, I like that shit though. I like that. I like the fact that you was in the conversation though, boy. I like that. I like that though.
Well, then I was gonna fight him with a dog from Florbuzo. But make it even more historical. It might have went faster, but hey,
Oh yeah, shit. That'd have been a historical jump. Hell yeah.
I remember I got an alligator bitch that had her leg fucked up. It lost. She lost half of her front leg. So dude traded me her for a goat, and he had the papers on her. So I said, well, shit. She was a pretty black bitch. I said, alligator, this will help me out. Boy, was I happy with this bitch. I had her in the house because she couldn't handle it outside right then. And I come
he's a
home
big
one
bitch.
day and I hear, huh?
He's a big bitch.
Yeah, she was about 75 pounds.
Woo,
Long
woo.
bitch with a head looked like an alligator, you know.
Yeah,
So I
I
said,
do
well,
just like
shit.
that nigga.
So,
Yeah.
it, and if she stayed there long enough to get a whole fucking foot bit off, she might be something. So I had her in the house and I come home and I heard this squeaking, right? I said, what the fuck is that? I go in the room where I had her. Goddamn, she got 12 puppies laying up in that leg. I said, this bitch was pregnant when the man gave her to me. So what the fuck I got here, I don't know. But all them things was bulldogs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got one like that. I got one like
That's why, I was unknown, because I had all kind of shit. And you just come here fucking with it because I didn't go to shows.
you was some motherfuckers' best kept secret, wasn't
Mm-hmm.
you? Yes, sir. Salute that shit. Salute that shit. How how important to y'all niggas hold wrestling ability? Is that more important to y'all than mouth wrestling ability? Holla back.
I ain't never bred for none of that shit. I bred to the dog because I liked him. I liked him from a puppy until they retired him. I know he was the real deal, and I bred to him because he was the real deal. I ain't breed for what he did. I ain't breed for what he was gonna do for me. I bred to him because I liked him, and he was the real deal.
Uh,
And I bred to him what I thought what I had was the real deal. And
bro, bro,
I was looking for them, but I was just looking for somebody that was like him or somebody that was like what I had. I
bro,
never tried to say that I bred for no mouth and all that shit. Man, stop
bro.
listening to these people with all
Bro,
these
stop,
old
stop, bro,
fabulous
stop,
ass stories,
stop, bro,
man.
stop. You on fire. Stop. I already know. You always punch me in my mouth. Shut the fuck up one time, nigga. I'm saying, I ain't talking about you breed nothing, nigga. I'm talking about like far as what you see, like when they dancing or whatever. What do you hold more valuable? Biting ability or wrestling ability? Nigga, ain't nobody talking about you breeding for
Now
nothing no
I'm
more
saying
right now.
I didn't hold him accountable for none of that shit that I didn't have. I can't hold a man accountable for something that I didn't have.
All right,
We always
all right,
looking for
all right. I'm tapping out, goddamn it. I'm tapping out. I'm
we always
tapping
looking
out.
for
I'm
something to
tapping
make
out.
something that we got done and all that
Hey,
shit. And then
hey,
when you finally get one that bull,
hey,
all
look.
right, man, stop listening to all this
I
bullshit,
apologize.
man.
I apologize, yo. Listen, I'm gonna slide back from the big table. Hey, Keith, I'm on my way to the special table. I'm gonna let Big Pop, I'm gonna let Pops and J-Mo talk. I'm gonna go to the special table. Salute. Go ahead, cook, man. Go ahead and do your thing.
All these old fantastic ass stories, man. Man, I don't know why nobody just don't want to tell it the way it was, bro. I bred to a dog because I liked him, bro. I like what he do. I like who he was. He was a bulldog. I ain't need him to give me nothing. I needed him to be who I thought he was when I'm looking at my puppy. I can't I can't fault you for not giving me nothing that I didn't have. If you got something that you gonna need that's gonna take you forward, I best believe you better hurry up and get it and stop looking for somebody else to give it to you. You got to start off with what you want, and then you add to that. Only thing I add to that, what I need to add to that is what I seen. I don't need to give you. You don't need to give me none of that extra ass shit. I just need from you what I seen, and if I get from you what I seen from you, by next time I breathe to the other nigga that I like. All that old talking about to wrote the shit down and the ego with F and all that old bullshit. Man, that's bullshit. You either come out with what you put in, dog. Sometimes you don't come out with nothing. Sometimes you come out with something. I just had something that when I had something, it always came out to something.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. There's somebody will tell you all the most fantastic ass stories about how, how they had the nigga, the giant that win the sweet pea and all that old shit.
Yes, sir.
Nigga had the giant and the sweet pea. Ho ho ho. And all that. They been at that. It's terrible. I don't know what you believe in though. I've seen people that bred for mouth. I've seen the people that got it. I've seen people I've seen the people that had mouth already that bred their dog. And that whole line within the people with mouth was looking for the game dog. Ain't that some shit? The people with the mouth were looking for the game, stupid, that couldn't fight, just lay around. I don't care what you done to him coming. That's the dog they looking to breed to. And the ones that got the ones that I said that ain't doing nothing, we looking for that opposite side of who gonna kill.
Yes, sir.
You,
Hell, bro,
you
ain't none
know,
of this shit
gentlemen,
true. Breed that bitch that bite.
you know something? I had a dog that I used to keep with me. A man gave him to me. He was he, he was a red nosed checker dog with gold eyes.
A red nose. Hold the
I
fuck.
didn't take him to
Hold,
the
hold,
show.
hold, hold, hold. A red nose checking. A red nose checking dog with gold eyes. God damn it! I'm just going. I'm
Yes,
riding with you,
sir.
pop. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Now.
So I kept him with me because he could work. So I used him on everything. He was smart. So the boys would come out and drop the leash on him and shit. And he he was so good and so smart that he couldn't get in trouble.
That's what we did.
You push him up against the wall, and he walk up the wall.
Then they said they back.
You
I
push him
thought that
down
was
on the
that.
ground, he'll come up and go to the back door on your ass. Shit. But that wasn't what he did. He was just my house dog.
That's
But
their
that
reason.
was hmm?
Their YouTube.
Cause they gonna keep on doing. It. That's them again.
Wow,
But
bro.
that appeal ain't
Go
gonna
ahead,
come back
pops. You
to the
said that was
pot.
just your house, dog. What happened?
Yeah.
But that shit ain't gonna matter.
I
That's
mean,
that.
he might have he might have danced 40, 50 times, with people just walking around talking shit.
Hmm?
But he
We
was so
did.
smart that they couldn't put him in trouble because he could dance and wrestle. Oh man, this boy was martial artist. He grabbed a dog by his chest and flip him right on over to the wall, and then come up with his nuts in his mouth.
All right. So
Yeah.
okay, pop. Historically speaking, I like being at the movies with you and Bo and shit. Bo smacked me upside my head for even
Yeah.
asking some shit like that. So I want to ask you that because Bo smacked me up the head. He was like, "Hey, you heard him smack me up my head." So I'm ask you, what you put above? Do you put above biting ability above wrestling, or do you like wrestling above the biting ability? Far as hogs and all that shit. Historically speaking, whatever I don't give a fuck. We got the green light, goddamn.
I was I, my thing was the dog using his natural ability to keep from getting killed. So if he can keep from being hurt, and then he got a mouth to give some opposition, that's what I'm looking for.
Y'all niggas dancing around the motherfucking question. Y'all dancing around the question to me. You motherfuckers don't want to put wrestling ability or mouth above each one of them or something. That's what it seemed like to me. It seemed
Oh,
like
okay,
okay,
okay.
so you
Here we
like
go.
smartness,
Here
pops.
we
You
go.
leaning more than what you talking about smartness or some shit, pops. What you talking about? What you talking about? I'm
Right.
asking. I'm asking.
Hey
I'm,
man, the
I'm trying
worst
to dig
thing
into
to
y'all treasure chest. God damn it.
the worst thing to own is a dumb dog.
Why is that?
Cause you heard that said your line gonna stay dumb.
Okay.
I
Okay.
always had
Your dog
mouth
can stay dumb
because
for
I
two
had
years.
that good.
Cook that, damn it.
Hello.
Cook. I'm in the kitchen with y'all niggas. Cook.
I
Go
Y'all,
like
ahead,
them
Jamie.
y'all
dumb.
yelling at me in the kitchen, goddamn it. Y'all yelling at me in the kitchen right now. Y'all saying
I,
fuck
I
what I
love,
say.
I love, I
Y'all
love
saying
them.
dumb dog is the worst dog. Talk to me. I'm
No, I
listening,
ain't say that.
goddamn
I
it.
love them dumb too. Cause I ain't got to worry about them going nowhere. But I ain't gonna
So
put
you
him
like
top
dumb
on the
dog.
list on breeding though. I use him for when to go back into trucking.
So you keeping the dumb
Uh,
dog though. You keeping the dumb dog, you saying though. You keeping them, huh?
yeah, come on, cause you ain't gonna be able to stop my dumb dog. He
Okay,
just,
okay.
what I'm calling dumb is he ain't got no style. He kind of live around a little bit too much. He ain't as talented as some, that's the ones I'm calling dumb. I ain't talking about the ones that just walking around the room looking for something to do.
What you calling dumb pop?
I'm talking about a dog that you know that can't understand what the problem is and adjust to it. If he can adjust, he can come up and get that catch.
Salute. Where we at with it?
All right, what you do, bro? They trying under.
They trying.
They do that.
Where we at
Hey,
with
big
it,
hair, I don't
goddamn
think
it?
I'm ready to come on your show no more, bro.
Why?
They done hate us over YouTube. I don't want nobody to follow me over here and hate y'all, bro.
Man, we already skate out there. Fuck that. If they on you, they on my ass. So we skating out there. It's time to skate. That's how they do real motherfuckers. They
Hey,
skate up out here. Hey, Pop, I holler at you. We
J-Mo,
gonna roll up
I've
out
been,
here.
I've been,
We gonna roll up out here,
yeah,
Pops.
I'm the
That's
black
it.
sheep of
That's
my
it.
family anyway, so don't worry about that.
Hey, skate up out. Y'all skating or staying. Now, goddamn it, I don't care. I'm bulldogging with my motherfucking big bros, big pops and J-Bo and Nonstop. Goddamn it, what y'all doing? Y'all staying? Fuck it, fuck them then. That's boogie. That's boogie. Let's get it. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna know
bro,
nothing.
but
Let's hit it.
they said we can't even have a YouTube page.
Pops, they on their ass. These niggas, man. Good motherfuckers, man. Giving the community some good shit, man. And the YouTube people cutting their ass off. You know how it is. Pops, when we start talking, motherfuckers start cutting
Yeah.
us off and shit. Start cutting us off and shit, man. You know what I mean? Shit, but like, hey, we gave him enough anyway, though. For real, we gave him enough anyway, cause you know what I mean. This shit free. Cash App up there. I don't even know how much love they showed us. You know what I mean? Shit, we always need love and shit. But we fuck with y'all anyway. We do this on the regular. We bulldog. We just sharing it with y'all. So if y'all fuck with us for real, y'all need to start supporting us, cause y'all see, motherfuckers need lawyer money and bail money, and all we doing is talking historically speaking, educating our brothers and sisters, and trying to move forward. You know what I mean? So if y'all want us to stay out here and be able to keep y'all the real, y'all need to do shit to represent that. Like hold us down too, so we can keep giving it to y'all. Hold us down. So yeah, so support any way y'all can. And we ain't gonna claim, we ain't gonna get mad at y'all if y'all, you know, whatever the fuck y'all do. But if y'all real support some shit. Hey Pops, y'all go ahead and roll up out here, man. Let's roll up out here, man. Y'all go ahead and make y'all rounds, whatever y'all
Okay.
want to say. Yeah.
Y'all gentlemen, stay loyal, stay safe.
Yes, sir. Bo, y'all want to tell them anything before we bounce?
Fuck the
I'm
haters,
gone.
and you probably have to catch us on Patreon then.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Yeah, they done call back and call YouTube back and say, hey man, didn't y'all just you stop? Didn't y'all kick them off? They on it again. It's their new name, and they went ahead and kicked it off.
Yeah, salute. In real time. Y'all see it happening in real time to the legends. Every time we try to come up, every time we try, you know, this is what they do. This is what they do when we come outside. This is what they do. You did. And like, you know, shit don't be adding up. That's why I say, like, for what we got to go through to just kick y'all a little bit shit. Man, y'all got to beat the shit. Y'all got support, man. Support who support y'all and give y'all the shit that y'all want here. And you know, fight if y'all bulldogs. You know, salute. Anyway, man, stop. I holler at you, bro. You and Top Shelf, y'all be
Oh
good.
yeah.
All right, bet.
Hey Twan, probably this
Man,
week I got it up there, but I gotta make the page public. Just look for Bulldog and Boa Dogman TV on Patreon. I'll make it public. Sometime this week, next week, Monday or so, tomorrow.
just tell them, look out for
Yeah, y'all keep
So,
scratching. Keep doing that shit. Keep doing y'all shit
yeah,
that's
check.
making the
I'm
motherfucking
still, I'm
success.
still, I'm
hey,
still Jason Hale. So check my shows out over there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Which one? Which one, Boski? What'd you say?
Jason Harris. Look
All
up
right.
Jason
Okay.
Harris. You see all. Yeah. So,
All right. That's what's
All
up, y'all.
right,
Y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what he said. Salute y'all, bro. I'm gonna go watch some football, man. Salute y'all, man. Y'all already know.
all right,
all right.
huh?